Welcome to Visalia Pride. Today is Saturday, October 23rd, 2021, and we're here online and in person. We are online on the Source LGBT and Facebook page, and we are also in person here in Visalia at the Rawhide Stadium. What a name for the Pride event at 300 North Giddings Street. So make your way on down here. There's a lot of amazing things going on here already. We got a kids zone, a 21 and over space, VIP lounge, lots of food trucks, drag queen performances, and of course, me and the baddest, most beautiful, and irresistible queen, Priscilla McNamara.
Welcome to Pride Visalia. Oh man, how you doing today, honey?
I'm doing amazing. You look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. You know what? I'm on 2 hours of sleep and a good old Red Bull. So hey, happy Pride Visalia.
So I hear that we have like drag performers. You're performing.
Yes, I'm closing out the drag performances today. But we have 3 other entertainers today.
Yes.
I'm so excited for them. The EDM queen of Tulare, California. She goes by the name of Transformer.
Okay.
We have BB Waters in the house.
Okay.
And then we have the amazing, beautiful, talented Cassidy DeShire, all the way from Fresno, California. Shout out to Fresno, California. We love them.
Yes. We already got some air horns. We got the crowd is cheering all around. That's amazing.
They're in the house.
Yeah.
They're in the house.
I think we already got like maybe about 1,500 people here. I see them
Easy.
all. Yes, easy. So make your way on over here. If you didn't know already, this is October. It's National Gay Pride Month. Did you know that?
What? In October?
In October.
That is beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I like to say? It's better to have 2 gay months or just 1 gay month. You know what I mean? I love that.
Yeah, every day is a gay day. You know what I'm saying?
In this world, in this universe, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I love it.
yes.
I love it.
Well, we'll be here, and we'll be here for the next few hours, all the way till 3 p.m. But for right now, we're gonna go to a commercial break. Take a look at this beautiful video that gives shout outs to so many amazing queer folks on this month of October, Gay Pride Month. I'll let that go right now. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Cheers.
October is LGBT History Month. Susan B. Anthony was the leading activist in the fight to secure voting rights for American women. W.H. Auden was a Pulitzer Prize winner, considered one of the greatest poets of the 20th century. Frank Bruni is the first openly gay columnist for the New York Times and a best-selling author. Frédéric Chopin was a virtuoso pianist and one of the world's greatest classical composers. David Cicilline is the chairman of the Congressional LGBTQ+ Equality Caucus. Mart Crowley was the playwright of the groundbreaking 1968 drama The Boys in the Band. Ashley Diamond is an activist whose lawsuit made hormone therapy available to transgender inmates in Georgia. Alice Dunbar Nelson was a poet, author, and activist during the Harlem Renaissance. Carlos Elizondo is the first Hispanic and second openly gay White House social secretary. Althea Garrison was the first transgender state legislator in the United States. R.C. Horman was a Native American artist known for his depictions of full-bodied indigenous women. L.Z. Granderson is a sports writer who explores the intersection of athletics, race, and sexual identity. Bob Hatoy was the first out gay person to address the Democratic National Convention on primetime TV. Jerry Herman was the composer and lyricist for the hit musicals Mame, Hello Dolly, and La Cage aux Folles. Janice Ian is a 3-time Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter and lifelong activist. Janis Joplin was a 1960s counterculture icon, recognized as the first queen of rock and roll. Corinne Jean-Pierre is the first out lesbian and the second Black person ever to lead a White House press briefing. Liberace was a world-class pianist and flamboyant showman, once the highest-paid entertainer in the world. Claude McKay was a renowned Jamaican-born poet and author, central to the Harlem Renaissance. Stacey Milburn was a civil rights activist who pioneered the disability justice movement. Shannon Minter is a transgender lawyer who has won groundbreaking U.S. Supreme Court cases. Janelle Monáe is a Grammy-nominated singer and songwriter and an award-winning actor. Javier Morgado is a journalist and the executive producer of the CNN morning show New Day. Henry Munoz was the first Latinx and first openly gay national finance chair of the DNC. Johnny Phelps was a U.S. Women's Army Corps member who dissuaded General Eisenhower from discharging lesbians. Little Richard was a 1950s singer and musical pioneer called the architect of rock and roll. Swayzen Thet is a Burmese model and the first out lesbian to compete in the Miss Universe pageant. Mark Takano is the first openly gay California congressman and the first congressman of color in America. Richie Torres was the youngest elected person in New York City and is the first Afro-Latinx U.S. congressman. Mary Trump is a psychologist and the author of a best-selling book criticizing her uncle and his presidency. Darren Walker is the president of the Ford Foundation, America's second-largest philanthropic organization. For videos, bios, resources, and downloadable images of hundreds of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender icons, visit LGBTHistoryMonth.com.
Oh my God, look at that. That's the glam cam. Did y'all know that? We got a beautiful glam cam going on right now. We got some amazing, beautiful people here. They're waving their hands. Hey, what's up, y'all? Look at these beautiful people from the South Valley, Central Valley, San Joaquin Valley. Are you on? Where are you at? You are off. Let me find you. Let me find you. Let me find you. Let's see here. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I gotta. You know what we're gonna be doing? We're just gonna pass one mic by. We're gonna pass a mic. So speaking of beautiful people, I'm gonna pass the mic over to Priscilla. She's got somebody amazing to interview really quick, and I'll change the batteries on this one.
Hi. Visalia, California, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. We got Miss BB Waters in the house. Hey, so Miss BB Waters, as you well know, she's a part of Queens of the South Valley. She contributes to the Source LGBT Center all the time. She gives a lot to her community in more ways than one. She does drag performances, but more importantly, she does drag queen bingo. She's a huge part of drag queen bingo. So in case you guys have never met her, once drag queen bingo comes back around, you'll definitely meet her. But BB Waters, how long have you been doing drag?
I've been doing drag for about, I'm going to say about 10 years now.
10 years, my goodness. We're reaching for that golden jubilee, honey. We're reaching for that golden jubilee, let me tell you. But honey, how many times have you done Pride Visalia? I think you've done every single one, right?
Yes, I have been with Pride Visalia. Yay, I got my own mic.
Woo, woo, woo.
I've been with Pride Visalia for 4 years, except for last year. I was actually out of town, so I couldn't make it, but I was still there virtually, girl. So 5 years.
Well, there you go. And honestly, coming out of quarantine and doing this big event here at the Rod Heights Stadium in Visalia, it's absolutely beautiful.
It is. It's gorgeous outside.
We can get vaccinated here. So in case you guys are coming by and definitely want to get a booster, come through. But you are going to be jumping on the stage shortly. But if you had one thing to say about gay pride, what would you say?
Girl.
Be gay. She's gonna say be gay.
Be gay and proud, y'all. Enjoy yourself. Like, be yourself. Don't be afraid to,
be authentic.
Be your true self.
Yeah.
Don't care what people say about you. You're gonna be awesome. You're gonna do great.
Well, there you go. Do you have any upcoming events coming through? What is your plans until the end of 2021, honey?
Oh, girl, I am just gonna be working,
making that money, making that skrilla.
Working. No events until the Source puts on an event.
Well, there you go. I love it. Well, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having
me. Definitely appreciate it. She's about to jump on stage, y'all. She has a performance coming through in about 5 minutes. And we got our next interview guest coming through. So we cannot wait to see you. And we cannot wait for the kids to get a show from you. So Thank you so much for BB Waters for being here with us. We definitely appreciate you, love.
And I wanted to say another thing
Yeah.
that we were talking about, that October is Gay Pride Month.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all knew this, but the source got like a proclamation. There was like a proclamation by the city of Visalia honoring and celebrating Gay Pride Month.
That is so beautiful.
Yes, and it just happened last week.
You know what? I love progress, honey. I love progress, because when I first moved to Visalia, I never thought I would have a gay pride here in this town. Ever, ever, ever.
I know.
But here we are in full drag
Yes.
at the Rawhide Stadium, sitting next to one of my best friends in drag too. And
Yes.
look at, we're looking
Yes.
at the beautiful community, and I cannot wait for the drag queen to put on an amazing performance for these kids.
Yes.
They're going to love it.
Yes.
They're absolutely going to love it.
And thank you, everybody that's watching live here on Facebook and on YouTube. We're going to show you a nice little video of the proclamation and the receiving of the proclamation for October Pride Month, Visalia. So let's take a look at that, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
A proclamation to present to, in order, October is LGBT History Month, and the source has done a good job in our community putting on events to showcase this month, so I'm gonna read this proclamation. LGBT History Month. Whereas October is LGBT History Month, and the source LGBT Plus Center is holding various events to celebrate the achievements and promote support for the LGBTQ community. And whereas in 5 years, the source has become the largest LGBT center between Los Angeles and Sacramento. It has outgrown its original site and has purchased a 2-building complex that will allow continued expansion and services, which include economic opportunities and growth with community events, employment and training, and scholarships to youthful. And whereas Pride Visalia event will be held on October 23rd with an in-person online celebration from Valley Strong Stadium. That evening, the Source LGBT Plus Center will hold its annual Halloween Gala. And whereas October 30th will be the first AIDS walk organized by the Source LGBT Plus Center in Visalia. Volunteers will march from the new campus near the Oval Park to downtown and back, raising funds for AIDS services at the Source. And whereas the Source LGBT Plus Center contracts with local and social, medical, and nonprofit and government agencies to provide services to the LGBTQ community and work closely with Visalia leaders to increase safety and inclusion through the Human Rights Campaign Municipality Equality Index. Now, therefore, the City Council of the City of Visalia does hereby proclaim October 2021 as LGBT History Month in the City of Visalia, and urges all citizens to join the Source LGBT Plus Center in supporting the visibility, dignity, and equality for LGBTQ citizens in our diverse community. Dated October 18, 2021.
Come on.
You want to get another picture?
That'd be great.
Thank you. That's a lot to read.
I'm Nick Vargas, resident of Visalia. Thank you to the council for doing this. It means a lot to us. When we started this work 5 years ago, we didn't know how we'd be received in the city. We started with just an idea that we came up with on Main Street back when it had antique stores. And from that idea, other people have joined us. And I have been able to do the best work of my life, helping the citizens of Visalia, particularly the LGBTQ youth, those people living with HIV and their families. It means a lot to be here today. I would love it if you all showed up to Pride Visalia at Valley Strong Stadium on the 23rd, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. But just knowing that we have the support of the council and the city is a lot. So on behalf of the Source, thank you.
Check. Oh, we're back. We're back. Oh my gosh.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yes, I am your beautiful kosher
Little
Dog.
Costco dog, y'all. We
Dog.
got a little Costco dog over
You know,
here.
it is October. It is the month of October, so I figure I should look fabulous, next to you all. But welcome back to Visalia Pride. Today is Saturday, October 23rd. For those of you that just jumped on right here on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, and we're here online and in person at the Rawhide. We got over 1,000 people already here, and we got a kid zone. We got 21 and over space. We got a VIP lounge. Yes, lots of food trucks, drag performances, and of course, I got my baddest, most beautiful right here, Priscilla McNamara. Yes, yes.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a blast tuning in today. But I have an amazing guest today. She's about to hit the stage, but she goes by the name of Miss Transformer.
Transformer, yay, looking amazing.
Our local Tulare resident in the house. Holla, holla. So, Transformer, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. Ready, gay, and here to party.
I love the emphasis on the gay part, honey. I love the emphasis on the gay part.
Yes.
So, in case nobody knows, what are your pronouns and what do you go by?
Well, I guess it depends on the moment. Right now, it would be she, her. Out of drag, he, him, they. I'm all of them.
All of the above. Anything respectful.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Well, welcome. So, how many times or how many years have you been doing Pride Visalia?
Since the beginning.
Since the beginning of
5
time?
years.
Yeah.
5 years in.
I think you're about right. 5 years. It has been 5 years. My goodness. Well, thank you so much for being a part of it. We definitely appreciate you. We definitely appreciate you.
It's fabulous.
So since October, there you go. A round of applause for the dog. I love it. So what is Gay Pride? Since it's October, National Gay Pride Month officially. So what does Gay Pride Month mean to you as a drag queen?
Finally being accepted, being welcome, knowing that it's okay, being surrounded by a wonderful community of people that love you for who you are, and let you be who you really are.
Yes. You know what? That is beautiful because anytime that I do a gay pride event or a gay event in general, that's definitely what this community pushes is unity, being harmonious, being loving towards one another, equality. And that's what I love about, doing gay pride events. It's definitely that feeling of feeling accepted. So if you could describe Gay Pride Month in one word, what would it be? I think I know the word, but I'm going to give you like 2 seconds.
I want to say fabulous.
Oh, I'm close. I was thinking glitter. Okay?
Lots of glitter.
When I think of gay pride, I think of glitter.
Oh,
So you know what? We're doing it. We're close. We're
Lots of
close.
glitter here.
But so since you are about to hit the stage and you're about to go on, I'm going to leave you with one last thing. Before you leave today, what is one thing that you're looking forward to being here at Rawhide for Pride Visalia? What thing are you looking forward to the most today?
In all honesty, seeing the happy faces, the cheer, the excitement from the entertainment, from taking a photo with them, from seeing someone's first time being at Pride.
Yes. I love that feeling too.
I love that.
Seeing somebody that has experienced Pride for the first time and not really knowing how to take that energy and taking that lovingness, you know what I mean? It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And then seeing them the next year around. Welcome back. I live for it. Well, Transformer, thank you so much for being here today. We definitely appreciate it. I cannot wait to see you slay that stage today, honey. I cannot wait to see you slay that stage today. But you are looking absolutely stunning.
Yes,
but Ome,
yes. Let's let you walk your way out. Let's beautifulness. Yes. And speaking of wow, that outfit is amazing. That was amazing. And speaking of fabulous, I want to see what the Glam Cam has in store. Is the Glam Cam out there? I want to see what the Glam Cam is doing. Is it out there? I want to know. I don't know. The Glam Cam is too hot to handle. So we just got like a peripheral view. Speaking of beautiful people, I think we got beautiful people over here on the side. Come on over. We're here at Visalia Pride. Priscilla McNamara. My name is Omea here with Dulce up front. And we got some amazing. Come sit. Come hang out. Come hang out. Come hang out. Let's get back on the screen right here. Go ahead, sit down. You guys can sit on each other's lap or something. You know what I mean? Like here, we're gonna scoot. I'm gonna scoot over here. Maybe we can scoot over here. Okay, so I have a you know what? Maybe you can come sit over here. Let's scoot over just a little. We're gonna scoot over here.
Come on, let's get a little closer together. There we go. There we go.
So I see y'all look kind of more on the I'm young and 42. I'm young and 42. You all, if you're 42, I want to know what you're drinking and what you're eating because I want some of that too. But where are you guys from? Tell me.
I am from Exeter. I'm from Exeter as well.
Awesome.
Nice.
And how old are you guys?
Older than her, and she's 11.
You're 11 and you're 12.
12 and 11.
Amazing,
Wow,
amazing.
That is so cool.
So what brought you all to Pride?
Wanted to come somewhere where we could, express ourselves.
Yeah, a great place to express yourself here in Exeter, in the nearby Exeter. And what middle school do you guys go to, or elementary school? Is it elementary or middle? You go to middle school. What middle school do you go to? Wilson Middle School. I love it. If you could, I think you were asking people about this kind of, you had a question for folks.
Yes. So I loved, obviously as a drag queen, I love talking to people. It's one of my favorite things in the world. So I'm actually wanting to know one question today, just one just burning question. And I'm going to ask each of you, and I want your individual answer, okay? All right? So since it's officially Gay Pride Month here in October, officially, if you could describe Pride in one word, what would it be? Love? I love that answer. What would your answer be? If you could describe Gay Pride in one word, what would it be?
Acceptance.
That is beautiful. I love that.
Do you all have like a gay straight alliance at your school? No gay straight alliance. Well, if you decided to put one together, if you two decided to, I would totally support you and donate.
I agree.
Yeah, totally. So speaking of support, I think we have other people here. Let's bring them in. Yes, come on. Who do we have over here? I'm gonna have you guys go back behind them right there. Come on in. Squeeze in. I know I look funny. I got a little weenie going on, but it's it's Pride. Come on, squeeze on in. Go ahead. You can crouch down. See, we see you guys in the cam right there, kind of, sort of. There you are. Oh, you're way back there. What's your name?
I'm Ashley.
Toby.
And Ashley and Toby. How do you know these two beautiful souls?
Best friends. Yeah.
So you all are best friends.
They're
right
besties
now.
For the resties. Honey.
Okay,
they're besties for the resties.
Dang, that's so amazing. So is this the first Pride y'all have been to, or no? Yes or no?
It's our first.
And how do you like it?
It's awesome. I love it here. It's great. I am so happy.
And do you know about the source?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I love it. I love that you all are here. I'm super excited that we have so many young people that are actually here.
Yes, I love seeing the younger generation, because when I was their age, I wish I had something like this going on in my age.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So for y'all to be out part of this, coming out and showing out, I definitely appreciate it. But I have one question for you. If you could describe Gay Pride in one word, what would it be?
Love.
There you go.
Love.
See? There you go. I love besties for the resties.
Shout out to Love. Let's hear the applause. Where's the air horn? Where's the air horn?
It.
Well, thank you guys.
What would it be?
Gay.
I love it. See, that's my word too, honey. That's my word too.
Well, thank you for being here. We don't want to take too much more of your time. We're going to go into a nice little commercial break. I know we got lots of sponsors.
We got the drag queen performances
performances happening right now too. We'll be back in just a couple minutes after a word from our sponsors. All right, y'all. We'll see you soon.
What is the point in walking a journey if you're not comfortable in the shoes that you're wearing?
No matter what skin color we are or where we are on the rainbow flag.
Where you come from, what you identify as.
Be myself, be engaged, and make a difference.
I can show up as me, and that's just amazing.
We're all welcome. We are all valuable.
We have I think we have the glam. Where's the glam cam? What happened to the? Oh, so the glam cam is walking around. Let's take ourselves onto the glam cam. We're walking around in the glam cam. Glam cam is doing its thing. We see our drag performer. Is that BB performing right now? BB. She's performing right now.
BB's getting it, y'all. BB's doing it. She's doing the Proud Mary, y'all.
Tell our glam cam to get closer to her because she's looking fabulous. Working the crowd. She is working the crowd right now.
She's getting.
Oh, she's getting money. She's getting money, honey. Oh, work it.
Visalia is tipping the queens out, y'all.
Show some love to her. Air horn. Air horn. Where's my air horn? Where's my applause? Yes.
BB Water.
I love this. If you have not made your way here, or you need to get here, Visalia Pride. This is the 5-year anniversary of Visalia Pride. The glam cam is looking amazing as we are. But I mean, I can't tell you. I'm so excited that like here on Rawhide Baseball Stadium, we have a couple thousand people already here. They're drinking on their mocktails and their cocktails. They're got themselves a hot dog or a taco in hand. We have multiple performances. We got a kids zone going on as well. But I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty stoked at how many beautiful people are out here. Let's keep going. That glam cam. I want that glam cam to get closer to people. Closer.
We got Transformer, the Queen of EDM.
There she goes. Is she out yet?
Oh, she's doing it. She's on the stage, honey.
Oh, she is on the stage. Transformer is performing now. Out in the field.
Out in the field.
I feel like
second base.
I feel like we're announcers for like a baseball game or something. She's hitting home runs right now.
Oh, she's getting it.
She's getting it.
She's gonna run for it. She's gonna go for it.
She's gonna go for
Is
it.
she gonna jump from there?
Do you think she's gonna do the splits?
I think she is.
Oh my God.
She's been known for doing the cartwheels into the splits, honey. So I'm sure she's gonna serve it to the kids today. The kids are gonna have a real good treat.
Look at her.
Look at BB Waters coming back.
BB Waters on her. She looks like she had an amazing run right there.
She worked it, honey.
She did a
worked
grand
it.
slam.
She knocked it out of the park, honey.
Yeah,
she knocked
BB
it out of
Waters
the
was
park.
good.
Oh yeah, look at it. They even have them on the screen. Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love it. I love it.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, if you haven't made your way here, we are at Rawhide Stadium here in Visalia, California. It's 2021, October 23rd. My name is Omeh with the beautiful Priscilla McNamara. You're going to be performing later, aren't you?
Yes, I got a performance coming about later. We got some more interviews. I'm trying to check out the snacks. Omeh, have you checked out the snacks?
I have not
We
yet.
got some barbecue.
You looking
out
like a
there.
snack, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we'll do it. We'll do it. But we got quesadilla gorilla out here. We got a barbecue out here. We got some drinks.
Yes.
We got token farms. We got anything and everything you can think of out here vendor-wise. So come check us out.
Yes.
They are really doing it out here in Visalia, California. This is a beautiful event here at the
Yes.
Rawhide Stadium. The queens are twirling. The queens are serving it.
Yes.
And I'm so excited to jump on this stage. But Omeh,
What?
have you ever been to Pride Visalia before? Is this your first Pride
This is my
Visalia?
first time.
Well, welcome, honey. Welcome.
I'm thoroughly impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed.
Well, let me tell you, at the first one, as any event would be, obviously there were some wrinkles that needed to be ironed out.
Okay,
You know,
yeah,
the first round, the first
yeah,
go round. But being here at Rawhide Stadium for Pride Visalia and seeing so many people and so many beautiful souls of the community here,
Yes.
you know, just really enjoying and coming and supporting one another, not just Rawhide or the Source LGBT Center, but supporting the community as a whole.
Yes.
It's so gorgeous and it's so amazing. And I absolutely, that's what I love being here and being a part of this event, is just seeing the gorgeous community out here.
Yeah,
you know?
and if you take a look at the glam cam, there's all kinds of people from different walks of life.
All walks
You
of
got
life.
children, elders, everything in between, black, brown, white, Asian. It's like
All the
everybody is here.
above,
Yes.
all the above.
Yeah, and you know what's amazing too is like I don't know where you're from, but I'm from Sanger, California.
I'm from Hanford, California.
Hanford.
You know what I'm saying? I think I got you wound up on that
I know. Well, back in the day, I used to have to go all the way to the Bay Area to go to Gay
I
Pride.
remember that. I remember having to literally travel to San Francisco or go to LA or go to any other city aside from my own to celebrate Gay Pride.
Yes.
You know, so to actually live in Visalia, be a part of Visalia, and literally witness the growth of this event, beautiful. Oh,
Yes.
oh my goodness, it's beautiful.
No, I mean,
and I hope that it continues. I hope it continues flourishing and growing.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way, you know, and one thing I wanted to acknowledge, and usually when we get started, I acknowledge these things, but the rest of today's event, we got to acknowledge the land that we're on, and we are sitting in the midst of the San Joaquin Valley, a valley rich in traditions and representations of Native American people and cultures, and we're grateful to be in this traditional homelands of the Yukuts and the Mono peoples, who diverse tribal communities share stewardship over this land. So we gotta acknowledge, our Two-Spirit people. I identify as Two-Spirit, So, and that became official in 1990 to describe Native American people who are believed to be blessed with both male and female spirits.
Yes.
But the concept of gender fluidity has existed in Native culture for centuries.
Yes, it's been around forever.
Yes. I mean, this whole binary thing, I think we just gotta because it's not just this man, woman, male, female. There's so many different types of genders.
Yes, it's a big old spectrum out there. It's a big old spectrum.
Exactly.
And you know what? That's what I love about you, Omay, is when it comes to labels, you're like, get rid of it.
No,
get rid of it. There's no need for that. There's no need for that.
No, there isn't.
So
There
I mean,
isn't.
I love that because I feel like I wish there was a lot more of that in the community.
Yes.
There's too many labels out there.
Too many
Just be
labels.
yourself.
Yeah,
Just be
exactly.
yourself.
And celebrate us for who we are,
Period.
however which way we want to be. You know what I
Periodic
mean?
table, honey.
Yes,
Periodic
that's what I'm
table.
talking about. If you wear high heels and you got a beard, rock it.
Own it, honey.
You know what
You
I'm
better own
saying?
it. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It's
what
like
I love. That's
however
what I
which
love.
way you want to be, you should. Love is love. I think that's a 2021-2020 slogan of the year. It's like love is love.
Yeah, and as a drag queen, that's something that I love to push is, sometimes people see drag queens as, big old clowns or, but we're activists,
Yes.
We're pioneers in our community and we like to push the envelope in more ways than one. But we like to make sure that the voices that can't be heard are heard.
Yes.
Because yes, it takes a lot of work to do this,
Right.
but it's a lot of work and it pays off in the end because those voices are being heard.
Yes.
Those voices are connecting with the people that they wish to connect to.
Yes.
So to take on that responsibility and to be, a pioneer in my community to kind of push that.
Yeah.
I hope somebody takes that baton, takes
I'm
that torch
saying.
and runs with it as well, honey.
And from Hanford, holding it
from
down.
Hanford, out of all people, Hanford. But hey, shout out to Hanford, California.
Yes, Hanford, over Hanford. And from Lindsay.
Lindsay and
You know what
Sanger,
I'm saying?
y'all.
And
All the
Sanger
above.
and Selma.
Y'all.
You know
Press
what
the
I'm saying?
Bakersfield. We
Holla,
got it, y'all.
holla.
We got
That's what
it.
I'm saying.
Transformer just got off stage, y'all. She done turned the party. The kids absolutely loved it.
Yeah. She is. You were amazing. You did amazing. You came out with all kinds of dollars.
She did.
Oh
She
my
sure
gosh.
did.
There's, I mean, and I know we were talking earlier about, these young little, youth that are here, 11 and 12 years old. Some people don't have those types of experiences where they're able to come to Gay Pride, especially in the San Joaquin Valley.
Or have the support system at home to be able to take them to events like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to have that support system, within your own home
Yes.
from your biological family, it's absolutely beautiful to see.
And speaking of, look at the glam cam right now. We have a whole family.
Wow, look
with,
at
with
us.
a wait. Show us
We got the
baby stroller. There was a baby stroller right there. I want to see the baby.
Yes.
I want to see the baby. Where's the baby at? Nobody puts baby in a corner.
No.
Where did the baby go?
No.
The baby is gone.
Look
We
at
lost the
them.
baby.
Oh, they're having a
But we have folks in
blast.
wheelchairs that are out here, folks that are differently abled, out here. We got babies in strollers hanging out, doing their thing. We got people
Yes.
twirling beautiful things as well. And I mean, there's so many stories here. Everybody's got so many amazing stories. So speaking of stories, we actually have a story in the vault over here, a video that I'd like to share. So maybe I'll get my my tech guy in the back end, show that story, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah. So go ahead, share a story.
Today I live a life that I never thought possible. My name is Dean Jackson. I've been part of The Source since our grand opening on May 6, 2016. Had it not been for The Source, I probably wouldn't be alive today, and I honestly believe that. I have a long history of substance use. I'm very open about it. I used anything and everything I can get my hands on, but mainly meth, prescription pain pills, and heroin. Went to rehab in Orange County and completed a 30-day program. I was there for about 18 months and lost my job and moved back to Tulare County in March, April 2016, and my addiction followed me. When I moved back, I got involved with a local recovery group, and that's how I met people involved with The Source. Getting involved with The Source gave me community, gave me meaningful relationships, healthy friends, and gave me purpose. Next month, on August 22nd, I'll have 5 years clean and sober. While I was in rehab in Orange County, I was diagnosed with HIV. And I began treatment and care in Orange County, where medication was easily accessible, care was easily accessible, education, doctors. Moving back was a very rude awakening. I was shocked at the standard of care here in Tulare County. The idea of a peer support group came up for people living with HIV, and I immediately said yes, it was something I wanted to do. And for a really long time, for months, I sat in a room by myself, waited for people to show up. And people started showing up. It took some time, but now we have about 27 people, I think, on our text remind list, and we serve at least 50 people living with HIV in our HIV program. My favorite part of my job is helping the new person who was recently diagnosed with HIV. A young man was recently diagnosed with HIV and came to us and had a lot of these questions. How am I going to pay for my meds? How am I going to pay for my insurance? Who's going to love me? That question hit me hard because one of my first thoughts when I became positive was, now whoever I'm with is really going to love me for me, because this is a lot to deal with. I shared that with this young man and told him my story, how today I live a life that I never thought possible. I met my husband here at The Source. I thought I was going to die an addict. I never thought I would meet someone who loved me for me, especially after I became positive. I have a life that wows me every day, that I'm grateful for and that I never thought possible. And that's because of The Source. That's because of the community I found here. That's because of the chance I was given here. And it's all because of you and your support that I'm here, that The Source is here, and it'll be because of you that we're here for generations to come. Thank you for making it all possible.
And we're back with the Glam Cam. Oh, and we have Nick and Priscilla McNamara. We got, I want to show some love to Nick, a co-founder of the Source LGBT Center and organizer. Yes, come on, give it to me. Air horn. I want the air horn. Thank you. Nick, I just want to say, whatever you all are doing here, it's working. 5 years, Visalia Pride.
It's been a lot of work. It's been a community-driven effort. I'm really glad to be here. Thank you. I mean, this is amazing. You would never know that there's over 2,000 people here right now.
Yes. And earlier we showed the video of the proclamation of October. Visalia. I'm just shocked that Visalia. I mean, that this doesn't happen overnight. That had to be something you all work, tirelessly for years to have there be a proclamation for Visalia to acknowledge October as like the month of like gay pride. Like, how do you guys do that?
We're building relationships from the beginning.
Yeah.
We realize both Brian Poth and I are from this area.
Yeah.
So we know what it's like. We know how conservative it can be. First thing we did is we knew we weren't going to be throwing a pride parade and marching in the streets to begin.
Yes.
it was about meeting people so that they can meet the people.
Yeah.
And because when people know somebody who's LGBTQ plus, that they get to let their guard down. They get to see you as people.
Yes.
And then they get to learn more about what's important. And we also have a lot of people in this area who've been doing the work over decades.
Yes.
Pride Lions has been out there, P-Flag. Amy Shucklian, who is our county supervisor.
Yes.
She was mayor of Visalia. These people have laid some of the groundwork for us.
Yeah.
Which has made that much easier. But yeah, it's been people
showing up and showing out and being present. Speaking of being present, this evening you all go hard. You literally have an event today at Rawhide Stadium with thousands of people, and then tonight you all have a fundraiser event. Tell us a little bit about that.
First off, we're crazy. So our two biggest events of the year on the same day.
Yeah.
The calendar with COVID and moving everything, it just worked out to rally for this weekend.
Yeah.
And what's neat is this is a big Pride weekend here in Visalia because we have our Pride Festival.
Yes.
Then we have our gala tonight.
Yes. Let me get that for you. Go ahead.
Tonight at fifth quarter, they're having an after party at 9 p.m. So it is we're getting to big city things here where there's more than one Pride thing happening. The even Visit Visalia, which is the tourism arm of the city, they've been advertising our event in markets like LA, San Francisco, Texas, Portland, and people are traveling for Pride Visalia. Our hotels are booked. And not just our event, but people are excited about Pride, and we have tons of allies out there too, which is fantastic to see. Because when I was growing up here in the early 90s, being out in high school would have been impossible. I would have been beat up, maybe killed, who knows. So when I was growing up in the 90s, I knew I had to move away because it wasn't, safe.
Yeah.
Coming back 20 years later, things have changed, our society changed, but there's still a lot of work to do.
Yeah. And so tell us, speaking about all the work that needs to be done, I know that you have lots of volunteers here. You have lots of sponsors from businesses, local businesses, and also individuals. If people want to give, how can they give to the source so y'all can continue to do this amazing work that you do?
There's a lot of ways to give to the source. Just go on our social media. If you're watching this, you're on it right now. There's that donate button. You can go to thesourcelgbt.mindful.com and donate. That way you can send me an email, nick@thesourcelgbt.org, and we'll find out the best way to support, what programs you're interested in supporting. And it's lots of ways to give. And cash, we take in-kind items like for our gala tonight, lots of baskets. The sponsors do a lot for us too. So Pride Visalia is sponsored by T-Mobile. They came through with a $15,000 sponsorship, which
Show some love to that. I need an air horn. There's an air horn. Thank you.
Which allows us to underwrite, because these events are not cheap.
No, they're expensive.
They are expensive. And then all the other sponsors like Ascend and Sierra Behavioral Health and Token Farms, our local cannabis dispensary, which is also queer owned.
Yes.
We love great supporters, and all the vendors, and it's wonderful. Like the little gay boy inside of me looking out this and seeing all of these people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, totally. Any last words for our people out there before we take you out into the field again, back running around?
So I would want to say happy Pride.
Yes, happy Pride.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Share this post, share this page. Come visit us. We have services for our youth, people living with HIV, our trans folks, their families, people feeling the impacts of COVID. And, we have 25 programs. Visit us. There's probably something for you. And thank you.
Thank you, Nick. Show some love to Nick. The crowd goes wild.
Yes.
Nick, we're going to fill your seat with over there. Come on over. over. Come on over.
Thank you, Nick.
See you later.
I freaking love you. Thank you so much, love.
Speaking of the
Thank
support,
you.
all the things, the amazing things that Nick and all his crew are doing. Come sit
Yes.
over here. We got a
Speaking of youth,
we got siblings here. Yeah, come squeeze in. Come squeeze into our little section here. Yeah. So you two are siblings. You were telling me. So tell us what's your name? What's your name, first of all?
I'm Gracie.
Gracie and Anthony. What are your pronouns?
I go by any pronouns.
Okay. He, him.
He,
Awesome.
him. Anything respectful, huh? Anything respectful.
Totally. You know, just like how you were saying, I go by any pronouns. I also go by daddy.
Okay. Daddy Taco today. Daddy Taco.
Daddy
I like
Taco
that.
right
I like
now,
that.
right now. So where you all from? Where you from?
We were both born and raised here. We haven't ever moved. We've always just been here our whole lives.
You're from
in
Visalia.
Yes.
The city of Visalia. You're not from Hanford. You're not from or is it
You're not from a Cutler, a Rosie?
No, okay. You're born and raised in Visalia. And are you all in high school or college?
I'm only 13.
You're 13.
I know. It's
Oh,
hard to believe.
Dude, this is so amazing. We literally had a person that was 11 years old and 12 years old
We're just moving up.
that
We're
were
moving on
here,
up.
and we have a 13-year-old beautiful person here, and another high school student that's here. So there's so many young people that are out, and they're proud and in Visalia, and I'm just like blown away because I'm from Sanger, Priscilla's from Hanford, and it just wasn't like this when I was little.
No, not at all. That's why I really have to stress what Nick said. Seeing the display of the youth and the younger generation and them being able to be themselves and be their authentic selves and really just display, who they truly are. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. With no discrimination, with no rude remarks, comments, nothing, just comfortable, amazing atmosphere. Come on out, y'all, to Rawhide. Come check out these siblings. They're absolutely beautiful.
Yes, totally.
But before y'all go, I got one question for y'all. So I've been doing a poll. I've been doing a poll today, okay? So if you could describe gay pride in one word, what would it be?
Outstanding.
I love that.
What about you?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Emphasis on the out, honey. Emphasis on the out, okay? Especially on gay pride. Emphasis on the outstanding.
I do want to say though, these siblings got these earrings going on.
I'm digging it.
And if you notice, show the camera.
Yes.
Show the camera the
Display
earrings.
into the camera, y'all.
Both of them.
Display
They
into
got
the
like these
camera.
beautiful earrings.
Gorgeous.
I love it. Well, I'd like to say thank you to the two siblings that are here.
Thank you.
You all have a beautiful rest of your time here. Y'all
enjoy the snacks. Y'all enjoy the peoples.
Go ahead.
But thank you guys so much. We appreciate it.
Time for you to go out there.
I say we cut to the glam cam.
I want to cut to the glam cam.
I want to go see what the kids look like out there. I want to see if we can find some babies.
I know the skies are really beautiful, but I want to see the people.
Gorgeous.
I want to see the people.
It's a beautiful day
It
today.
is a beautiful day. It's going to be the high is going to be 70 degrees.
70
today.
degrees. It's perfect for drag. Let me tell you.
I know. And you know what's so crazy is that tomorrow is supposed to rain.
Tomorrow.
It's supposed to rain tomorwer.
Well, you know what?
And it's not today.
You know what? The gays. The weather came through for the gays.
The Lord. the Creator decided
It really did.
not today.
He
Not
said,
today.
my light shall shine upon
It will
y'all.
shine upon y'all today. We're gonna let the sun shine. The sun
Nope.
shine. The rain will come tomorrow, and it will clear out any of the
yucky air that the yucky air.
Look at the glam cam. Look at these beautiful people.
Quesadilla Gorilla.
Okay.
Yes. Quesadilla Gorilla. Come and check them out, y'all. They have amazing quesadillas.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. We have
Wow,
people
look
in
at the
beautiful little
makeup.
costume situation.
Wow, look at that. They're enjoying themselves. Oh, look at the stage. The stage is right front and center.
Yes.
Hi,
beautiful.
y'all. Waving back at y'all. I'm waving back at y'all.
Dean, there's so many good looking people here. And if you're not here, there's so many such amazing energy here right
Yes.
now. Right here at Rawhide Stadium. If you don't know, now you know. It's at 300 North Giddings Street, Visalia, California. We are here on the Source LGBT Center Facebook page And we are also on YouTube Live. Share,
Yes.
share it with all your
Share
people.
all the lives, y'all. Share the lives. Give us a like. Like the
Yes.
Source LGBT Center. They have amazing resources and programs here in the Central Valley. So by all means, like their page.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to our sponsors for sponsoring this event today. We definitely appreciate it. Coors Light.
Yeah.
Y'all came through with the napkins.
Yes. We have all these event sponsors. Tacoimas. We got
Anthem Blue Cross,
Yes.
Atura, Centers for Health,
EGF. I don't know. Consulting.
Tacomas. We have Tacomas. We got them
Yes.
all, y'all. We got them all.
We got Details Party Rentals.
Walmart.
Gosh, Walmart.
We got Walmart in the house.
Grief. Aces Aware. There's so many casa. There's so many amazing sponsors here too that are just giving and giving for this amazing event that is all ages, 21 and over space. We got a VIP lounge, lots of food trucks. We got
Lots
a
of
kids
food.
zone. We got more drag performances, including yourself.
Including myself. I cannot wait to get on stage and for y'all to enjoy this performance. It's amazing. Oh, May, I have one question for
Yes,
you, okay?
yes.
Since this is your first Pride Visalia,
Yeah.
have you ever been to a gay pride event and experienced flagging?
I have in the Bay Area.
In the Bay Area?
Wait, did you say flagging or
Flagging.
flogging?
No. Flogging is in September. Flogging's in September. Flagging. I'm talking about flagging, where they grab the little the fabrics and they just display. You see that out there?
I see flagging.
Okay, when
I don't
I
know,
first
maybe in the future there might be flogging.
Oh,
I
there
don't know.
might be. There might be. You never know. There might be like a, it's all only section. You never know.
Right.
But at the end of the day, flagging has
Yes.
been an amazing tradition here at the gay pride events.
Is that
And
right?
yes, my good friend George, he's actually one of the main heads of the flagging team. And they actually do performance flagging. So they throw on music and they do the amazing flags.
Let's
And-
see this
and it's
performance right now.
gorgeous.
I want the glam cam to get closer. The glam
I need
cam's
y'all
gotta
to get
really
closer to
close.
the flagging.
Really close to the flag.
Get really up in
close.
there.
Get all up in there. I want you to get real close. I want to see their nostril hairs. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I want to see if their fabric is hemmed, y'all.
I want to see everything. Get down. Yeah,
Yes.
get close. Get
Get
close.
into the flagging, y'all.
Get down in the flagging. I want
George
you to
has been a longtime supporter of the Source
Yes.
LGBT Center. He comes out every single Pride Visalia,
This is
shows off the
amazing.
flagging. He even does courses for the flagging. So if any of y'all are
Yeah.
interested, hit him up on Facebook.
Lower-
He'll definitely show you the ones and twos.
Yeah. I want to see his feet. I want to see his feet. Come on, lower that. We have amazing people on the back end doing tech support, walking around, with our cameras or whatnot. Yeah, doing great things. But you know what? Speaking of amazing, you know who we have right here? He looks amazing, smells amazing.
Always.
Oh my God, Brian Prop. Show some love to Brian. Show some love to
Yes.
Source LGBT.
Shout out
Center.
to Brian Potter. He's been running around he is giving us the bit of time out of his day to come and talk to y'all.
Yes.
Check in with y'all. Wish y'all a
Yes.
happy Pride. So
Yes.
Brian, how you feeling this morning?
I'm good. I'm so excited. Thank you all for coming out. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Everybody at home who couldn't come today. My mom was really bummed she couldn't see you in person today. So hi, Mama. I hope you're watching.
Yes.
Shout out to Mama Pat. We love you, honey. We
Yes.
love you. And we hope you get better, but we'll definitely see you upcoming. Hopefully soon.
We had Nick here
Much
earlier.
love. Much
Nick was
love.
here showing us, telling us about just the amazing things y'all are working on. You guys got the event this evening. You guys got lots of sponsors. What is it that how many hours does it take to do this?
So I can't even imagine trying to figure out how many. I can just tell you this whole week and the week before, what goes into an event.
Yeah.
And so we're doing this. Thank God we had Dulce up front to plan this live part because it's a totally separate thing, right? It's a totally separate thing that takes hours and hours. So I would say probably, I don't know, at least 1,000 hours over the year, right?
Oh yeah.
But there are so many people out here today having a good time, and the venue is so big. Like we could have 3 times as many. There's
So
got to be
much space.
2,000, 3,000 people here today. But we miss you. If you didn't come this year, we'll be out here next October.
They
This
still
is
got time though.
the
They still got
perfect
time.
time. Yeah.
They still got time.
Yeah, you can come.
Oh, they got 2 more hours left. I think people could still make it.
That's
here.
right, and they wouldn't miss your show because you're on at 2-ish, 2:30, honey,
Yes.
2:30. But we are so happy to be out here because all of this is to celebrate inclusion, diversity, and pride. Of course, it's in during LGBT History Month because it's October and not
Yes.
June. But we just got a proclamation from our city. It's the
Yes.
first one that I can remember since I've been here for LGBT History Month. So
Yes,
we're
yes.
really excited about
That
that.
deserves
And Tulare City Council gave us a Pride Proclamation in June, which was really wonderful.
Uh-huh.
But we've just moved to our new center. Our new center is like
Yes.
5,000 square feet.
Wow.
We have our own campus.
Wow.
But all of that's possible because of events like this. This event is our largest fundraising event, and we do it every year. It raises, over $50,000 a year for our programs and services.
Wow.
We have over 25 programs at the source. We serve our LGBTQ plus youth. We
Yeah.
serve people living with HIV and our trans community. We have a trans closet. We have a binder program.
Yes.
We have lots and lots of fun events. We
Mhm.
really miss Drag Queen Bingo.
Oh, I hope we're definitely coming back with that, honey.
How
We're
come
definitely
nobody
coming back
told
with
me
that.
about that? I want to go to drag queen. I would bring
Yeah.
my mom and my tias. They love that stuff.
Thank you, because they will clean up, I'm sure.
I'm sure they
Blackout,
will.
blackout.
I mean, they're at the casino every other week, so they're pros. You know what I'm saying? You know what's crazy is that you were talking about like all the different programs and the work that y'all been doing, the proclamations, and I saw we had like young people that were here earlier that like came, and we had 13-year-olds, 11, 12 years old from Visalia, and I was telling Priscilla, I'm just blown away at all of the young people. That just shows, there's community service, but there's the work that's been done, Brian, like you and Nick and so many countless other folks that have just grinded and protected and advocated and just being out, and sacrificing, you know what I mean? And for all of these young people to be able to be here, it's really a beautiful sight. I see babies in strollers.
And I think what's so beautiful about all that, and I think Nick mentioned this earlier, is because you and Nick have grown up in this area. So you know
Yes.
how rural and how conservative and how, lack of open-mindedness in this area is.
Babies right there. Look at the babies. The glam clam. Oh my God, the
Yes.
glam clam is amazing. Look at that.
So to sit up here and to see this display of this community coming together and supporting one another and just showing love, in the spirit of Pride, what is your take on that?
I'm blown away. Like, I was afraid to move back here. I ended up here by accident,
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I moved home. My sister was struggling with cancer, and I moved home to kind of be closer to family. And I got stuck here, and I was scared. Not a lot had changed.
No.
I had been gone for like almost 30 years, and I lived in LA. And the only place I really felt safe to be myself was Target.
Oh wow.
Target and Starbucks. So that was my LGBT center when I moved home. And so I remember getting online and looking for an LGBT center, and the closest one was in Fresno, right?
Wow, yeah.
And so I called, and I said, I needed a community. I was
Yes.
used to being around and being able to be comfortable and be myself.
Yes.
And as an adult person, who doesn't feel comfortable in their own hometown,
Right.
I thought, oh no, these kids must be scared, right?
Yeah.
I was wrong. Kids are way braver than we are. They are way braver than we are. But then what happened is I met Nick, and we were substitute teachers.
Wow.
So he had moved back from San Francisco around the same time. We had both grown up here. We moved away because you had to. I thought, oh, you gotta get out, or
Yeah.
you're not gonna survive. I didn't feel safe here as a kid, right?
Right.
I was like, look, I know what's going on with me. I got to go to Los Angeles.
Right.
And San Francisco was too gay for me.
Cities, honey, the bigger cities.
Yeah, the bigger cities. So
Yes.
we both left, and we came back around the same time, and we were really lucky to meet each other. It was like I saw him across a crowded room. I was like, I know you're gay.
It was all
Be my friend. My gaydar went off, and I was like, exactly. I was like, I need a friend. And so we both thought, if we're gonna stay here, we got to do something. We
Yeah.
can't find a doctor. We can't find a therapist. Nobody
Oh,
had heard
wow,
about PrEP
yeah.
or PEP.
Wow.
Nobody was treating people for preemptively for HIV. We needed to do the work that had already been done in other places.
Yeah.
So in a lot of ways, we're just replicating what other people have done before us, because it had never been done right here in Tulare County.
Yes.
So we're happy to do it. We're really happy that people have come out to support, and like you said, things are changing, but it's because of people like Priscilla, people like Omay, who's dressed like a taco.
You know what I'm saying? Are you the first person that acknowledged my taco look?
That's right.
Now?
So is that a shrimp taco?
I don't know.
Wait, is that a shrimp? I'm allergic to shrimp.
I think it's cheese. I think it's cheese taco.
But I'll tell you what, it's the people that have been out. It's the people that stayed here. It's
Yeah.
the people that were here when I was in Los Angeles.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That we're here fighting for this because the source exists. We're on the shoulders of those people that
Yes.
stayed. They
Yes.
stayed here. They started clubs.
Yes.
There have been so many clubs and organizations, queer-led clubs, bars, underground things that have been happening here for years.
Yeah.
And we exist only because those people stayed and they fought for the right to be in these spaces and stay. We're staying here. This is our home. So I'm so grateful
Man,
for
you got
people
me
like
fired up.
P-Flag.
You got me
and,
fired up
and
right
Pride
now.
Lions
Yes.
and all the drag performers and the
Yes.
Dove Courts that have been here. Like, come on,
I
right?
am loving it. I'm
We-
loving it.
We exist in groups and community, and we have to support each other. So thank you so much. And I've talked so much, so I'm gonna
Brian,
go
I
eat
love
some
you,
food.
man. I love you. Can I get a hug? Can I get a hug? Yes.
All right, Brian. Before, I love you
Yes.
too. Before I let
Yes.
you go, though, I've been doing a poll. I've been asking every single person that I've been interviewing this question. So, in the spirit of pride, if you could describe pride in one word,
One
what would it
word.
be?
One.
Love.
Love.
Love. I
telling
love
you.
that. I told you.
Magnificent.
Love.
Love.
I'm still looking for glitter. Okay, I'm still
All
looking
right,
for one person to
Brian.
say glitter.
Off with your head. Off
But thank
with
you,
your
Brian.
head.
We love you, honey.
I love Brian.
Brian
He's
is
got such
amazing.
great
I've been
energy.
working with Brian since day one. How I came across the Source LGBT Center. It's
Tell
so
me.
funny. It's so funny.
Tell me.
I was performing at a club here in Visalia. I was at the Republic at this time.
Uh-huh.
And it was when they first got into town. Like they
Yeah.
first got into town.
Yeah.
And they saw me perform and they said, would you like to do drag queen bingo? And I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh.
I don't know what bingo is. I know what loteria is, but
Okay,
hey,
that's what
we'll
I'm
do
talking
it. We'll
about.
do it. So ever since then, I've worked alongside the LGBT Center. I've been a part of them. They've welcomed me with open arms, and they really have built the foundation of an LGBT community here in Visalia. You know, and to be a part of it, and to be, to witness it, and just see the progression and the progress of the community. It's beautiful.
I love it.
Absolutely beautiful. Because I cherish this so much, because I hope that this continues, and I know it will continue with
Yes.
as much hard work as we're putting into this.
I mean, and let this be a nice little lesson for a little teaching moment for everybody else that's watching here on Facebook Live or
Yeah,
YouTube
and
Live.
YouTube Live.
It's possible anywhere that you are in the world, that if you just continue to persist and push, change is going to happen.
Change will happen.
And I know sometimes you feel like giving up. I know I felt like giving up.
I felt like I've been defeated many a times.
many a
honey.
times, but you know what I mean. You got to get those heels, put them back on.
Dust yourself off, honey.
Dust it off.
Dust it off.
Yes. And you know what? And it's true that you're not the only one. You're not. I know sometimes you feel isolated, like you're in your small town.
Very
you're
that.
feeling isolated. There's nobody around. But you start to realize really quickly when you start to put that stuff out there that other people are in the same, feeling the same way.
We're in the same
experience.
boat, rowing up
Yes.
the same stream, honey.
Exactly. And we don't even know it.
No,
you know?
not at all. Not at all.
So I mean, I'm glad we have like social media and the internet for
Yes.
so many people to be able to connect.
Yes, and especially in these times with COVID and with the pandemic still happening, we're doing vaccinations here. We're doing booster shots. If you've never been vaccinated before, you can do that here. So, and you're interested in that, by all means, come through, support your community. Stay healthy, stay safe. But also, more importantly, we have some more drag coming to y'all. We got more drag performances coming in about an hour. Look at they're taking photos, honey. They're taking photos. That's the glam cam right there, girl.
I want to see their feet. Though.
Don't get the shoes. Don't get the shoes.
Oh yes, working it out.
I love it. Look at they're irrigating the lawn. I love that.
I love it. I think we have a couple guests over here. Do we have Token Farms?
Come in.
Token Farms. They brought us some treats.
Come
They brought us some
in.
treats.
Definitely. Come through the back door. That's the back entrance.
Token
Come have
Farms.
a seat. Come have a seat.
I just want to say, I mean, I don't even know your name yet, but I want to say that Token Farms, the name, whoever thought of it, brilliant.
Honey,
brilliant.
Jennifer, shout out to Jennifer.
Yeah.
That's my spot.
What's your name?
My name is Ashley.
Ashley Token. Okay, so tell us a little bit about Token Farms.
So Token Farms came about in 2016.
You can put the mic closer to you.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, we founded Token Farms in 2016. Jennifer's my wife.
Yes.
We started as a delivery service.
Okay.
And in 2019, we we opened the Farmersville location.
Yes.
And we just kind of been steadily growing.
And you guys have medicinals, is that right?
Yes, we have medicinal or recreational store as well. So you just have to be 21 or over.
21
have
and
a
over.
Valid ID.
And you all decided to provide support and donate or sponsor for Visalia Pride. Yeah.
Yeah, it means a lot to us to be able to support this event and what the source does for their community. Meeting Nick back in 2020, when he first came to Token Farms and introduced himself and kind of let us know what the source was, and, what they did for the community. We were excited to be a part of that and just really give back in any way that we can.
Yes.
Being in Farmersville, we're always looking to be good business partners and good business contributors to the community. We know what that means to give back and give others the opportunity to give back. And so, giving back is something that's important.
Well, thank you so much to you and your wife and Token Farms, your business, for continuing to support the queer community.
Token Farms is actually a beautiful company. Their customer service is amazing. Their product is on point.
Okay.
But also, they do this event annually. It's called Pot with a Purpose. And what Pot with a Purpose is that they do an event one day, and proceeds that they raise in that one day go back to the LGBT Center.
I love it.
So Token Farms gives so much back to the community. So if you guys are in Farmersville, support them. They have billboards all up the 99. So definitely shout them out. Shout out to Jennifer. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here and supporting the Pride Visalia. I'll definitely be by later. But you guys actually just celebrated your 2-year anniversary. So shout out to your 2-year anniversary, Token Farms. We love you guys. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. Let's go back to that glam cam.
But one question, hold on, before we let you go, I have one question for you. I've been doing a poll. Gay Pride. We know it's Gay Pride. How would you describe Gay Pride in one word?
Ooh. Diversity and inclusion.
Okay, that was
2
more than
words,
one word,
but
I'll
hey,
take it.
We'll do a BOGO. Buy one, get one free.
Buy one,
okay.
get one free. Thank you so much.
Thank
Token
you,
Farms.
love.
Let's see this glam cam out here. I want to see the glam cam. Is the glam cam here? Is it on? The glam cam? The glam cam.
It sure is. The flagging's happening.
Where is it? The flagging is still going on.
Happening.
Yeah. The flagging is
look
happening.
how beautiful.
I love it.
Oh, they're using a rainbow flag. Oh, how cute.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, it's a baby. That is so beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are not out here at Visalia Pride and Rawhide, come out here. We are going to be out here until 3 p.m.
Yes.
We got drag performances coming your way. We got snacks. We got drinks.
Yes, and for those of y'all that are here live right now on Facebook Live at the Source LGBT Facebook page, we are here till 3 o'clock. Today is October 23rd, 2021. If you didn't know, now you know. We're here in person at Rawhide Stadium at 300 North Giddings Street. And we got lots of things going on. We got kids zones, we got 21 and over space, VIP lounge, lots of food trucks, drag performances, of course.
Vendors for days, y'all. Vendors for days.
And this is not possible without the support of all these different businesses and individuals here. Speaking of businesses, we have Taquimas, right? Taquimas. And what was your name?
My name is Saeed Garaya, and I'm the VP of Member Engagement with Taquimas Federal Credit Union.
Federal Credit Union. I love. You know what? I'm not gonna push away Taquimas, but I'm actually part of Noble Credit Union. I'm a credit union person myself.
Oh, I say as long as you're with the credit union, we appreciate that. The credit union movement is all about community impact. As long as you're with the credit union, all love.
Yes.
But if you could join
yes. Credit union, yeah, for sure. So you all, how long is this your first time sponsoring the Visalia Pride or?
Yeah, this is our first year, and we had a fantastic conversation with Nick and Brian, and they sort of let us know all the impact that the source is having in our community in Tulare County, and we wanted to just instantly be a part of it because credit unions in general, and Tacoma specifically, we want banking with a purpose.
Yes.
And credit unions are sort of just in their local area, right? So we're just in Tulare County. So what we want to do is just have as much impact as we can in uplifting Tulare County and that's what the Sources is doing, and we were natural partners.
Yes, yes, I love it. I love it. You know, it's like we don't really see the impact that the work makes until like we see all these people of different walks of life that are here. And I just gotta say, as you know, myself being a part of the queer community and also being a member of a credit union, I really appreciate the fact that you all are holding it down, you know, and providing support. So thank you for doing that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And that's what credit unions are all about. It's an old model that goes way back in the day. People helping people, and that's what the model we live by.
I love it. People helping people. And I think Priscilla has a question for you. We asked everybody this question.
So I've been doing a poll with our interviewees. So if it being Gay Pride, in the spirit of Gay Pride, how would you describe Gay Pride in one word?
Love.
Love. I see it. That is another love. I got to that one. High five to that one. I'm still looking for glitter, honey. I'm still looking for glitter.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. The VP.
Shout out to the Tacoma. Thank you so much for being here, Sadie. We definitely appreciate it.
We're going to be here till 3 p.m. right here at Rawhide Stadium in Visalia. You still got time to make it through. It's 1:11 p.m.
1:11 on the dot, honey.
That's a good time. That's a good time. And we'll be back after this commercial break. We got another story right now we'd like to share to you all. Thank you so much for being here.
Come out.
Yes.
My name is Savan Shan. I'm originally from Thailand, now living in Fresno, California. I'm a client and friend of the Source LGBTQ+ Center in Visalia. I love Source because it's helping me to continue to live my life so I can help others. This is a life that was against the odds. My life began in a concentration camp. My mom was pregnant with me when she was thrown into a camp. She had to watch her whole family be executed in the camps. By some miracle, my dad was able to help her escape. But on their way to Thailand, he stepped on a landmine and was killed in front of my mom. She made it to Thailand, where I was born, and we eventually made it to the Philippines. We were sponsored to come to America when I was 7 years old. Growing up where I was, it was hard. My mother was a janitor, and my sister and I worked the fields as children. There was no assistance for us when we got here. 12-hour work days were expected, and we did it. At a young age, I had a sense of everything my mother had lost in Cambodia, and I felt it was my duty to help her. I hated school because I was bullied for my language, skills, the darker color of my skin, and for being effeminate. I was called a faggot and beaten up in school for walking like a girl. I would fake being sick so I wouldn't have to go to school. And when my mother was at work, I'd put on her heels and lipstick and blast Whitney Houston. By high school, I finally found a group I fit in with. They liked the theater and had a sense of humor. They accepted me. They also had alcohol and weed. They seemed very lax, and I wanted that too. When I was drinking and smoking, all the trauma of my childhood melted away. I felt like I belonged. After high school, I came out to my mom. It took her a moment to adjust, but she never stopped loving me. I went from one bad relationship to another as my drinking and using got out of hand. 4 years later, my physical and mental health was awful. I was homeless, HIV positive, not taking my medication. It was at this time that my mom was diagnosed with cancer. Something about the news made me get sober. I was 10 days sober the day my mom passed away. One of the biggest gifts in my life is that I was there to hold her hand as she passed away. She was my everything. It was that moment when I felt a shift, like I wanted to live and deserve to live. Through myself and helping others with substance abuse issues, I helped newly diagnosed people cope with their HIV status. I had friends and a healthy relationship again. I was doing great after struggling almost my entire life. You know that Alanis Morissette song that says, just when everything is going right, life has a way of sneaking up on you. That was 2020 for me. It was a perfect storm in my life. My relationship ended. I was having health issues, then COVID-19 hit. I wasn't able to work. I wasn't able to get my recovery meetings. I felt separated from my friends, so I reached out for help from the source, HIV support, AIDS drug assistance program, COVID relief fund, and people like Dean helped me get through this difficult year. I was able to access rental assistance, income assistance, mental health, group support, food, hygiene. I needed it all. At the height of the pandemic, they met me halfway so I can get the help to keep my home. I wish there had been a source when I was younger. I could have used peer support group, recovery services, access to mental health, community events, HIV programs, and leadership academy. Growing up here was hard, and I felt so alone. The source has changed that. It is a beacon of hope for the LGBT plus youth and people just like me. I'm thankful for every step of my journey. I've come through a difficult time and stronger. I know my life has value and that everything that I do can benefit someone else. I'm grateful to the source for helping me continue my story. I'm finally the person my mom worked so hard for me to become. I don't know what the future holds, but I know that as long as the source LGBTQ plus center is here, there will be help. There will be a community, there will be love, lots of love. Thank you for watching my story.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Visalia Pride. We got a panoramic view up there. We have so many people here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Thousands of people. I think that's just maybe, I don't know where the glam cam is. The glam cam here? Is the glam cam back?
I think they're in the little cocktail lounge, I think. I feel like that's a cocktail lounge area.
Oh, yeah, they're up at the top.
I see it. Look at them.
Look at that.
Them. Showing it off.
There's all kinds of dude, the food here is amazing. I could smell it.
Yes,
I could smell the food.
There's barbecue.
Yeah.
There's
Speaking of snacks,
donut come for me, oh mate. Donut come for me, oh mate.
You want some? I know you want some. You know, we got some amazing guests. I want to give you guys something. I want to give you a piece of my heart. My donuts. Oh wait, I got one for you. Ready?
Winner.
That one's
Look
for
at you.
Yeah, so I just want to say hi. You two are amazing. You look so awesome, and you're here in Visalia. Let's give a hand to our two guests right here, our two special guests.
Wow.
Air horn.
So what is your name?
Vanessa and Ari.
Ari and Vanessa. Holla, holla. Where are you from?
I live here towards Exeter.
You live towards Exeter.
And Tulare.
In Tulare. Okay. We don't know exactly where they live, and that's totally okay. They don't have the find my phone on.
I've been to Exeter, honey, and let me tell you, it's about one street and an A&W. That's all.
Oh my
That's
God.
it. That's it.
You blink up and you drive past it. You blink up. Where'd it go?
That's Cutler or Rosie, but
Just kidding. The only reason we can say this stuff is because we're from rural communities
Exactly,
too. You know, we talk
exactly.
smack to everybody. Whatever.
Well, Vanessa and Ari, thank you so much for being here at Pride Visalia. We definitely appreciate it. So, what are your pronouns?
She, her. Also, she, her.
Yeah,
Lovely,
yeah. And then you all have known each other for, you guys are like besties or something, right?
Yeah, we met in high school when we were about 15 years old, and now we're both about 31.
Yeah.
Wow, I heard 21. Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I heard. Y'all at home, she said 21, not 31. I promise you.
And so were you guys like out or part of the queer community when you were in high school? Was that like a thing or nah?
Well, I came out twice.
Twice?
I did.
I have not heard that before, but I want to know about the.
So I came out when I was 16 for the first time to my mom.
Yes.
It didn't go well.
Oh.
Unfortunately, so I went back into the closet, and then I came back out at 29.
Wow. Well, welcome. Yes. And then what about yourself?
Me, I'm straight, but I've always supported my best friend, so I'm just here for moral support, more for her than anything.
You know what?
We love a straight ally, honey.
Well, yes, but I was at I have one of my drag queen friends, and I was like, you know that guy's straight, right? And you know what she said? She goes, honey, straight to bed.
You know what I like to say? When they say that straight, I'm like, so it's spaghetti, honey, until it gets hot. I'm just saying. There you go.
No, but I mean, I think it's amazing that like the thing is that like queer folks, people that identify as queer or trans, and then have like straight community that are also a part of their community.
Yes.
It's just really beautiful that like it doesn't have to be like a divisive thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly. It doesn't have to be an awkward thing. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be an awkward thing. So for you both being here at Pride Visalia, at Rawhide, and especially you know, knowing that it wasn't okay at first, you know, to come out and then go back in and then come back out again. Being here now at this present day, how does this feel?
It's pretty cool. It's my first Pride event ever.
Yeah. Oh, that needs an applause. That needs an applause. The air horn.
Yeah.
Air horn. Air horn.
Pride, so it's kind of the representation of me fully accepting who I am,
Yes.
and finally being able to celebrate it out loud in public and not be ashamed and not feel like, oh my God, what are people going to say? So it's been really fun to be accepted.
Yes.
And just like everybody else, there's nothing makes me different. I'm just unique in my own way, but I'm still like everybody else.
Yes, exactly.
You're still a human being, honey. You're fierce and you're fabulous. And we love you.
Yes.
And you know, that's what Pride Visalia is about. It's about love. It's about unity. It's being harmonious with your community, you know? And especially if you're not one with your community, that community will be one with you. You know, so for you to be here and truly accept who you are and be your genuine, authentic self, cheers, hats off to you, honey.
Yes,
and I'm not
yeah.
saying that because you're wearing a hat, but hats off to you, honey.
Yes, yes,
We definitely
yes.
appreciate it. And that's what this is what it's about. It's being yourself, being your authentic self, and not being scared to be your authentic self, you know?
Yes.
And to have amazing friends to be here supporting you through it
Oh
all.
my God,
honey,
that's so beautiful.
that's what we strive for. That's what we love. That's what we live for. So I'm so grateful that you're here with us. Thank you so much. But I have a question, and I've been doing a poll. So I'm hoping one of the two answers give me what I want.
Give me what I want.
In one word, in the spirit of gay pride,
Yes.
if you could describe pride in one word, what would it be?
Family.
Family.
Oh, that's the first family. Oh, I love that. I love that.
I like
If you could describe gay pride in one word, what would it be?
Freedom.
Freedom.
Yes. Freedom. Freedom to be yourself, freedom to be whoever you want to be, and freedom to eat all the snacks you want.
Speaking of eating all
Okay.
the snacks, you know what? You guys brought food over here, and I want to know what you're eating, and I don't want to know. I want to know what it is. What did you guys?
What
is
food
it?
did you guys check out?
I want to see it. No, pull it out, girl. Yes. What do we got? What do we got?
She said, "Oh, let me get my food real quick."
Let's see. What do we have here? Show us what you have. The chicken skewers. Oh,
the
and she's displaying the chicken
skewers.
skewers.
Oh,
I love
honey.
it. How's the food? It's good. It's good.
Oh, the lumpia hut. There's a lumpia hut here.
The
Oh,
skewers and the
honey, I have to go get the
yes.
lumpia, y'all. I have to go.
Yes. Oh, they got that
Yeah.
we got out there. We
Good
see
to see
those
you
people out
guys.
there, and then y'all got yourselves a little beer.
A little
beer.
burper.
We got some beer.
You know what's so
and
funny,
some-
Ome? There's
what?
no pride without beer, okay? You can't have pride without beer.
You're crazy.
I'm just saying, a little spritzer, a little something.
A
you
little
know?
token farms.
Exactly. Well, Vanessa and Ari, thank you guys so much for coming and joining us. We definitely appreciate it. And it being your first Pride Visalia, I hope to see you again next year, honey. Okay? I hope to see you next year. You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, go enjoy the festivities. We're going to be doing the performances here shortly, some drag performances. So in case you've never been to a drag show before, hon. Oh, you've been to a drag show before. Okay. So she's not completely outside. She's not completely on the outside. She's been graced with some drag queens. So we love that. We love that.
Oh, I know, it's so amazing. You know, I like to see all these people out here with their like lawn, they got their lawn chairs, they got
They're
their
just
blankets
chilling
out,
out
here.
honey.
Let's see that. Where's the glam cam? I wonder where the glam cam
Yes,
is.
let's check them out.
Glam cam, where are you
What's
at?
going on?
Do we got the glam cam? Over and out. Glam cam. Are you out there?
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Not on
Nope.
today.
It's okay. We're gonna go to a commercial break, and I'll be back. We'll be back. Priscilla, and myself will be back here with you all.
We'll be back.
Yes.
The source saved my brother's life, and it could save the life of someone that you love. Like your son.
Or your daughter. Or that someone could be you.
Or it could be your partner that needs the help.
The source has helped me through some rough times.
Rough times like being out in school.
And that time that I was struggling with substance abuse and my sexuality.
And that time I was struggling to accept my child's gender identity.
And let's not forget this moment in time that the source has helped me get through COVID with HIV assistance and care.
It's helping me right now too with my lost job and my lost routine.
The source is helping me stay undetectable.
El source me está ayudando a mantener indetectible.
And with resources like PrEP, HIV testing, and education, the source is helping keep me HIV negative.
The source is helping people with their mental health through virtual counseling and support groups.
The source has helped me learn to lead.
The source is helping local business owners by supporting and promoting.
And the source is creating space for LGBT plus young professionals.
Like us.
The source gave me adventure and community.
The source helped me feed my family.
So let's help the source right now so they can be here beyond COVID and into the future.
So that they'll be here for the high school kids like my drama students.
And for all the college kids at COS, especially those who took my sexuality classes.
Please help the source right now so they'll be there for that person who needs to come out at 71, like I did.
And so that they'll be there for the trans kid who needs to come out to live.
And for the new person in town looking for community.
And for a person like me who wants to be a strong ally.
And they'll be there for a grandpa who needs to stay healthy.
And the source will be there for the parents who need guidance.
Help us, because we're just starting to change the world.
And there's so much more we can do
if we do it together.
Now is our rare moment to secure pride for generations to come.
And we're going to rise up, and we're going to be proud, and we're going to be outrageous. Woo!
Out and proud, Penny.
Yep, just like that. It's going to be amazing.
And it's going to be with your help. So give now. Thank you.
What a beautiful day here, Visalia Pride. Today is Saturday, October 23rd, 2021. For those of you that just barely made your way onto Facebook Live or YouTube Live here at the Source LGBT page, we're so happy that you're here with us. My name is Ome, and I have my beautiful queen right here, Priscilla McNamara.
Hello! Happy Pride Visalia, y'all. We're at the Rawhide in downtown Visalia.
Yes.
My goodness.
And speaking of Rawhide,
hi, love. We have the amazing Jill from Rawhide up in this house, honey.
Yes.
Hi, Jill. How you doing this morning?
I'm great. Thank you so much for grabbing me and interviewing me.
I know. I saw Jill's been running around, not just today, but leading up to this event, trying to get things ready and going and providing so much support to all of the people that are attending this event. So let's show some love to Jill on the back end here at Rawhide. You know, people don't realize, this stuff doesn't, you don't just pull this out of nowhere. You know what I mean? You got to work day and night to make this stuff happen for the thousands of people. And of course, Jill, you are just like a light, like a knight in shining armor here. I just want you to know, you're like holding it down. You got your little walkie-talkie. You're getting people what they need when they need it. You're telling people, no, you need to go right. You need to go left. You can't come in. You can't come in. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say thank you for doing the amazing work that you do.
Of course, thank you. I'm so honored that the Rawhide and Valley Strong Ballpark are hosting Pride Visalia. This is something that growing up, I didn't know would be possible, that a professional baseball stadium is hosting Pride Visalia. That would not have happened 10, 15 years ago. And I'm so happy to be a part of the first one.
No, so how did that? I mean, did they connect? How did the Rawhide? How did this happen?
So we've always partnered with the Source for, I believe, at least 2-3 years now, maybe 4. And when I was speaking with Nick about our Pride Night that we have for every year during the ball games, and he was just mentioning Pride Visalia and this and that, and I said we would always love to host. Let us know if we can make that happen, and we're able to do it. We pulled it off. I'm exhausted, but I am so happy that we did this.
Yes. It's an amazing location to actually have an event in October. You all are letting people sit on the grass, and I know how important the grass is to Rawhide Stadium.
Big shout out to James Templeton, our head groundskeeper and director of facilities, for letting us be out on the grass, because he's very protective of his grass.
Yes, totally. And you know what else? I want to show a shout out to Ted on the back end on the technical tech support, because Rawhide, it's just like there's so many people that they got our internet going, our Ethernet connections going, and we never really think about all these people on the back end that are doing such amazing work and are so important to making this thing a success. Speaking of success, Rawhide, I'm sure it looks like it's been here for quite a long time, and we got to continue to support, Rawhide Stadium. Y'all have any like baseball games or other things going on?
Absolutely. So we actually just celebrated our 75th year of professional baseball in Visalia. We are a huge part of this community's history, and again, so happy to be a part of it. I'm so happy that Pride's a part of it now too.
Yes.
So our season will begin on April 8th. You can start buying season tickets November 1st, and season tickets will individual game tickets will be available in March.
Yes, in November, you all can get your tickets, and as you know, Rawhide supports the queer community and the trans community, so by all means, get yourself some tickets and, experience the Rawhide, stadium experience and the baseball team.
It's a full circle moment now that I'm sitting here, honestly taking this all in. Being here at Rawhide, I literally came here when they were Visalia Oaks. When they were Visalia Oaks, that was back in the day, girl. That was back in the day. So to be here when I was a little boy at a Visalia Oaks game, and now being an adult, a queer gay adult in drag, sitting here on the same field that I was here with a little boy. Ooh, it is so cool. It is so cool. And I want to shout out Rawhide for doing this and allowing us to do this here. Thank you so much, Jill. Thank you so much.
Set for this season, June 2nd, against the Angels affiliate. Make sure you have your tickets ready for that.
Oh my God! And they have a Pride Night. Yes,
she got it already down, honey.
We got a question for you, though, Jill. We got a question for you.
So, in the spirit of pride, if you could describe gay pride in one word, what would it be?
Inclusion.
Inclusion. It's the second one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thank you so much, Joe. We appreciate you. And thank you so much for supporting the LGBT community, but not only just the LGBT community, Visalia as a whole. So thank you so much.
And we know people are out there wanting to talk to you. You're like the most popular person at Rawhide right now.
It's the shirt, honey. It's the shirt. It gets it away.
Okay, all right. Well, Jill, off with your head. Get back out there.
Thank you, love.
Yes, no, of course. Let's see this glam cam. I want to see this stadium.
I'm seeing
again.
the flagging going on out there still. They are getting it to it.
When you say flagging, I keep thinking about something else.
You keep thinking about flogging.
I'm sorry.
But it's okay.
No, it's okay. All right.
It's fine.
Beautiful flagging experiences happening.
I love it.
The glam cam is out there. I want the glam cam to get close to people, though. I want it to get really close. Like, you have to get closer, close to people.
wave.
Human faces. I need faces. I can't see.
We want to see pimples.
No. I can't see nothing. You got to get
We want to
close
see
to
pores.
people. Yeah. Get that glam cam close to people. All I can see is green grass. You need to get.
I love me some
I want to
green
see
grass.
nostrils, nose hairs.
Nose
You know,
hairs.
so great. I can see the glam cam person, and they're crawling on their knees right now, looking for gold. This is amazing. This is amazing. What? Wait, they
are getting it.
I want to get
They are-
close. Get close.
You know
really
what?
Closer. Like 3 feet apart from somebody.
Yes.
3 feet. 3 feet. There we go.
There we
Look
go.
at these people right here.
Yes, wave.
Waving.
Love it.
Waving. More people to wave.
They're waving to the interwebs, honey.
Yes, they're waving to the
They're
interwebs.
waving to the interwebs.
Man, what a beautiful day this
It's absolutely
is right
gorgeous.
here.
We got people with just glasses, their bags.
Yes.
They got rainbows galore,
Yes.
head to toe.
Yes.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh man. And Visalia Pride 5-year anniversary
5.
event. And this is the first time here at Rawhide at a baseball stadium. And I mean, right now, look at this is the thing. You could still make it here. That's the other thing.
Yes.
We still have another hour and a half until this day ends here at
Wow,
Visalia
an hour
Pride.
and a half?
This is monumental.
It is flying by.
Priscilla, this is monumental. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
right now, there's like a couple thousand people here. There's like 2,500 people here.
Easy.
In another year, it's going to be 3,000, 4,000, and that's going to
we're
be great.
counting on it.
You know what I'm saying?
No
This-
pun intended, honey. We're
It'll be
counting on
great.
it.
You get 5,000 people here, but when you have the experience that you have right now, where there's a little bit of room to be able to walk from point A to point B, like
Yes.
these are those special moments where you can say like, "Hey, remember when the 5-year Visalia Pride happened in 2021? Yeah, and now it's like 2031, and it's so crowded. There's so many people.
In 2031, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be sitting right here.
Yes.
Pride Visalia doing
Yes.
that. Bow.
Yes, we're still gonna be here doing this.
And I'm gonna live for it, because why? It needs to happen. More of this needs to happen. And just
Yeah.
to be here today on this glorious day, witnessing these beautiful people enjoying themselves, perched up on the lawn, waiting for these drag numbers to start, and just enjoying the day with each other.
Yes.
Absolutely glorious. Absolutely
Yes.
glorious.
Yes.
And I want to
yes.
shout out to all the volunteers today, all the people that are donating their time, the vendors, the Source LGBT Center, everybody that is behind the curtain with this event. Thank you so much for showing up and showing out. We definitely appreciate it. Oh, I want to give my come here. We got to show you. We got to show you off. She did an
Transformer.
outfit change, honey.
Wow.
She's giving the looks. She's giving the looks. There we go. Look at her. Yes, ma'am. Look at her.
And you did a wardrobe change.
She sure did.
Are those
she did
unicorns?
She did a wardrobe change.
Oh my
She did the
God.
unicorns.
I'm gonna do a wardrobe change. You talk to her while I do
There
a
you
wardrobe
go.
change.
There you go.
I'm gonna do one right now.
So, how was your performance, honey?
Fabulous, wonderful, exhilarating, exciting, and very gay.
Were the children living for it, honey?
The screams, the cheer, the laugh, with everything.
So, quick question for you. Now that I have you here and you did your first live Pride performance since pandemic, how does it feel doing a performance for a real live crowd versus doing Pride inside virtual, it being through the camera lens? Tell me, how does it feel?
Wow. Yeah, I don't even have words.
just again the excitement to actually hearing the cheer of the crowd, seeing the smiles, the big bright eyes, just the is so wonderful compared to behind a camera by yourself in a garage on a green screen. Making it work though. And that's on periodic table, honey. That's on periodic table. But no, I agree. Being as a drag queen, I wanted to ask and get a first,
all right, no,
insight on it.
We need to stop right now. Nobody acknowledged the pinche unicorn. Nobody acknowledged the pinche unicorn that just walked in out of nowhere. Yes.
The unicorn is in the house.
I saw a unicorn outfit.
You know what?
Like,
you got inspired. You got inspired.
I love it.
You said I'm gonna do a tearaway too. I'm gonna do a tearaway too.
All right, I can't. I need you to help me move my leg back off. Yeah. Oh gosh.
That's the wooden leg.
Unicorn.
Not the wooden leg, Omay. Not the wooden leg.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Transformer in the house. She just got done performing for the kids for Pride Visalia.
For the kids.
She literally enjoyed the engagement, the energy, the crowd participation. Just giving your all and being in that moment, it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm so grateful you got to join Pride Visalia this year. Another year for the books, and I cannot wait to see you here for next year. You know what's so funny? Are you ready for year 6 at Rawhide?
I'm ready.
I'm
ready.
Makeup's not already off and she's already ready.
Oh my gosh.
I can't with you.
Well,
we'll go enjoy the drinks, honey. Go enjoy the festivities.
Enjoy. We got the flagging happening right now. The Glam Cam's got the flagging going on.
They are getting into the flagging.
They're getting into it. They're going hard in the paint.
I'm telling you.
Hard in the paint right there.
The flaggers have been in this Pride Visalia since day one.
I love it.
So for flagging to be a part of Rawhide and for them to just display it and own it, and they're moving along everywhere. They're everywhere. They're going all over and doing their numbers. So if y'all see the flaggers, tip them, y'all. Give them a little coin. They need a little score.
I know. You know, it's like when you were talking to Transformer, I was just thinking like all the I don't remember. Listen here. The first time I went to a gay pride, I went to a Fresno gay pride parade when I was like 13 years old in Fresno.
In the heart of the Tower District?
Yes, in the Tower District. And my parents took me there. And that was like so mind-blowing, right? And at the time, like Sanger, we never talked about queerness.
Yes.
That was not even a conversation. But they took us there and it was like the big city. It was crazy. It was wild. There was a dude in chaps with no underwear. I don't know. That's just a whole nother story. It was a trip. And he was walking a little doggy.
Yeah.
And I remember my grandmothers were at Gay Pride sitting in their lawn chairs and they thought it was the cutest thing. And now looking back, I realized how privileged I was.
Yes.
That like both my parents and my grandmothers and my siblings were sitting right there on the corner.
That's 3 generations, honey.
On Olive.
That's 3 generations of support, honey.
Yes,
I love that.
In the early 90s. and like for all of the drag performances that are happening, like people don't realize like the impact that you're making by being here and being present and performing. This is like some people's first experience seeing a drag performer,
right?
Like in their entire life, like mind-blowing things are happening right now.
Definitely
explosions in the sky.
Minds are exploding, but it's a good explosion. Why? Because we're opening that mind up.
Yes,
we're opening that mind up. We're letting that freedom ring, honey.
Yes,
and we're just being ourselves, we're just showing love.
And we're connected to the universe. That's the thing, the multiverse. So like we are all one. All this is energy and beautiful energy. This is like the highest level of enlightenment, this joy and celebration that we have here. And we're so happy that so many people are here. And that means you still got time to come here.
Y'all better
You
get
still
here.
got time to get here.
They still got snacks.
Visalia Pride. And I think, do we have a guest? We do have a guest. Who's guest? Who's guest?
Miss Cassidy, come in.
Cassidy, come in, Cassidy. We got Cassidy in the house. Let's give a hand to Cassidy. I want an applause. An applause to Cassidy. Cassidy.
Here you go, love.
Cassidy, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, what brings you to Pride?
Well, I'm from Fresno.
Yes.
But I was born here in Visalia.
Yes. Okay. And you live in Fresno.
Yes.
So you drove all the way over here. I see you have a special little tag right there, though.
Yes.
Your VIP pass.
Yes.
I want to know, what other things are you doing here at Pride besides just being here?
Just enjoying Pride.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I really like, what's your favorite part of Pride? This Pride event. What is it that illuminates and shines bright in your eyes?
Everybody come and support.
Yeah.
Because love is love.
Love is love. I love it. Love is love. And I'm so glad that you made it here. Have you tried the food?
Yes, I tried the teriyaki pork.
Teriyaki pork. I heard the teriyaki pork is good. Yes. Yes. Have you seen any of the performances?
Yes. All the drag queens performers are really amazing.
Yes.
I've seen trans
yes
at Fab and Priscilla.
Oh,
at
yeah.
Fab.
At Fab. Nice.
Yes, and also I do pageants.
You do pageants. Tell me more about that.
I'm part of a royal court system. It's a USA national court system.
Yes.
I'm part of Imperial Dove Court de Fresno.
Okay.
I was Miss Trans Fresno 2019.
Okay. I love it.
And I just stepped down in August as Mirabelle Queen 2020.
Oh, okay.
And I'm planning to run for, in March, Miss Central Gay Central Valley.
Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck with all that. And I have one question for you. We're asking everybody this question. When you think about queer, gay pride, trans pride, what's the one word that comes to mind? One word.
Love.
Love. Love is the word. Love is the answer. Thank you so much for being here with us. I'm going to let you go ahead and head out into the world and do your amazingness out there. I want to see the glam cam. Unicorn wants to see the glam cam. There's the glam cam. Yes. Thank you, Bertha. Thank you. There's the glam cam. You go ahead. I'll let you go. Glam cam, where you at, glam cam? I see people. I see the glam cam. I see some blow up things happening there. People are on the lawn chilling. Yes. I love it. And just remember, we're here 2021 live, in person, and virtual. This is legit a hybrid event, Visalia Pride. I'm with Dulce up front, and I'm just so excited that we have the opportunity to do this here for the source and the amazing people that are putting this on, all of the volunteers and the couple thousand people that have shown up today at the fifth annual Gay Pride Visalia. Yes. And you can still make it. And when you make it here, you can go to all kinds of different places. If you're 21, you can go to the 21 and over space. There's a VIP lounge. We got food trucks here, and we got a kid zone. We got more drag performances happening. My homegirl Priscilla, she's getting ready for her performances coming up in just a short period. I'm going to get back to a commercial break, and then we'll get back in just a minute. Let's see that.
Last year, when we did our first Pride Inside, we had no idea that the pandemic would last so long.
I've seen so many acts of generosity. I've seen people who themselves were struggling during COVID donate $10, $20. That meant a lot, that they were so invested in the work we do that they wanted to make sure we continued.
Being that resource for people when they feel they have nothing left or they feel like there's no answers or solution, providing them with those things.
When we did the COVID Relief Fund, we were able to distribute $80,000 back to the community to help people with housing, food, hygiene. That was a pretty cool time.
In the next year beyond COVID, I look forward to being together and being safe and being able to connect and build relationships and best serve the people that I work for.
I am looking forward to getting back to our events in the original form. I want to see what we can do with events like Pride, with the gala, with Drag Queen Bingo.
Visalia as a whole, Story County as a whole, is going in the right direction in regards to LGBT visibility.
2020 taught us a lot, and these are things that we're going to take with us through 2021 and beyond.
Thank you for showing up for people living with HIV.
And thank you so much for helping us feed our community.
Thank you for getting tested.
Thank you for attending our events, even through COVID.
Thank you for getting masked up, and thank you for getting vaccinated.
Thank you for being great parents to your LGBTQ kids.
Happy Pride Inside, and happy birthday to the Source LGBT Plus Center. 5 years. It's amazing.
Visalia Pride, we got our glam cam going on right now. People are out there running around, enjoying themselves here at Visalia Pride. If you're not here, you need to be here. You need to be here. Let your mama know, or if you feel like you want to let your mama know, or just show up. Just come by. Just come by and say what's up. You know, we still got another hour and a half till this party transitions into the gala that's going to be going on later on this evening for the Source LGBT. They got a fundraiser event. You know, my homegirl Priscilla was here and then she left me. I don't know where she went. She probably went to the restroom, or maybe she went to go change because she's going to perform. She's performing, and she's going to be performing in 10 minutes. So I'm right here, you know, holding it down in this space, chillaxing, having a good time. You know, I also, you know, I had mentioned it earlier before that we want to also like acknowledge the land that we're on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we're here at the Rawhide Stadium. We're here in Visalia, California, United States, currently on Mother Earth in our current galaxy. What galaxy are we in? Is it the Milky Way galaxy? I think we're in the Milky Way galaxy. Anyways, but it's also really important to acknowledge the land that we're on. We are on Yokuts and Mono people's land. That's where we're at. It's a diverse tribal communities that are here. We are stewards of the land. It's important to acknowledge that too. You know, yes, it is. And you know, two-spirit people, I identify as two-spirit. You know, we got the channeling all the energies, the masculine energies, the feminine energies. And you know, prior to like the 20th and 21st century, you know, historically Native people have honored and celebrated two-spirit people. You know what I mean? Like, have played the roles of shamans, have played the roles of spiritual leaders. And so we got to continue to acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? So while we're looking at this amazing glam cam with all these beautiful people, let's make sure we acknowledge all the Native folks that have cultivated the land prior to us being here. Hey, we got a guest. I got an amazing, beautiful guest that's about to roll up. Come sit down. Sit down. Right now it's time for you to sit. I'm a unicorn, angry unicorn, you can call me. And what's your name?
My name is Stacy.
Stacy, I'm so happy that you made it, Stacy. So Stacy, what brought you to Visalia Pride?
Honestly, it was just on a whim. I just happened to be looking on social media and I seen it, and what brought me because I'm new to the area.
Okay, where are you from?
I am originally from Fairfield, California, the Bay Area.
Yes, Bay Area. Show some love to the Bay Area. Yes, we got a queen over here. You don't even know. Priscilla's going to be on the glam cam and she's going to be performing. Yes, she was my co-host, but she left me to go perform on stage. So now you're my co-host.
Okay, girl.
Oh, so Fairfield. So you came to Visalia, or are you from Fresno? You living in Fresno? You live in Visalia?
I'm actually living in Lemoore.
In Lemoore.
Yes.
That is where the air base is, the military folks.
Yeah.
Are you connected to that?
I am. I'm in the Navy.
Okay.
Active duty.
Okay, girl,
Yes,
in the
girl.
Navy. I'm saying. So you're in the Navy, made your way over here, and you're trying to find community.
Yes, I am, because right now my family is in Texas, so I'm here and just looking to be a part and
Yeah.
included in
So
my
are you taken? You single? Yeah. I'm gonna ask the
I am
question.
taking. I
You're-
have an
yes.
amazing wife who is super supportive.
And you're married.
Yes.
Are you guys having kids? You have talked about that?
Yes, I have a 6-year-old son.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. What's your son's name?
His name is Jace.
Jace
Yes.
is 6.
He is 6.
Have you read the those little kid books that are like mom what is it called? Something mommy has. Wait, go. Was it that book? That's a little kid's book. Something has 2 mommies or something like that.
I have not read those books yet, but he knows he has 2 I'm mommy and that's mama.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's so funny? I have a 14-year-old son.
Okay.
Yes, and he has 4 mommies.
Oh shit.
So he has two mommies, which would include me. He calls me meme or mem, and his other mommy calls mama.
Aww.
And then I have, we have 2 households. So my partner is his other mother, and then his other mother also remarried and has another. Yes, so he
That's
has 4.
amazing. He has a lot of love.
He got a lot of love, and I'm sure your child has a lot of love too.
He does. He has 2 gunkles.
Gunkles?
Yeah, gay uncles.
Gay uncles.
Yes.
That's the first time show air horn for gay gunkles. I want to know gunkles. We got gunkles. Gay uncles.
Yes.
I love it. This is amazing.
Actually, one of his uncles is the one who actually delivered him. Actually,
Wait, my mind is blown right now. It is possible that your gay uncle, could be the person that brings you into this world, birthing you.
yes, it is.
Helping support with that.
Yes,
That's phenomenal.
thank you. It was pretty awesome too.
I feel like you got lots of stories.
I do.
I feel like you got lots of stories. So okay, so this is your first gay pride. Okay, I know we're not in the Bay Area. I get it.
No, we're not.
But how do you feel about Gay Pride Visalia?
I think it's pretty awesome. What I find super amazing is seeing a lot of these young kids, like the high school, middle school children out here and like actually having a sense of community. Because growing up, you didn't really see that. I'm 36 years old.
Yes.
And so growing up, especially coming in the military when it was a don't ask, don't tell policy, it's just amazing to see how much we have overcome and we have achieved within this community.
Oh yeah, no, totally. We actually had interviewed. Yes. Oh, 22 left. You know what? It's funny. You know who's making these hand clapping and air horn sounds? This is my homeboy Roy. He's in Alameda. Is it Alameda, Roy? Is it Emeryville? Is it Alameda? I think it's Alameda. Yeah, he's in Alameda. He's doing all of the switching of things, and
nice.
He's doing all the sound and air horn. So I want to give it up to Roy in the back end. You can't see him, but he's here. Give it up to Roy. That's Roy giving himself a hand. That's Roy. He's giving himself a hand. Yeah, really loud roar, Roy. But I mean, it's this is not but at some point the Bay Area had, when it first started doing Pride, I'm sure in year 5, the first 5th annual Gay Pride in San Francisco or Oakland, we're small like this, and then they just start to grow. People show up, they show out, and they just roll through and just spread love, and it's just gonna snowball.
It is, because that's what it's all about. Just spreading love and making people feel like a part of a community.
Yeah,
and I love that.
Yeah, is your family here too? Your wife and your son?
No,
did
they're
they
not here.
They didn't make it.
They did not make it, but my friend came, but she didn't want to come to the camera. So
Oh, it's all good.
it's okay.
She doesn't sound like an extrovert. You have an extrovert vibe to you. Okay, let me see. I think I know your sign. Are you Sagittarius?
I am.
I knew you were a Sagittarius. I can vibe that, girl. You are. Hey, what's up? I see beautiful people over there too. You are. I knew you were a Sagittarius. Okay, December what?
Actually, I'm a November.
Okay.
November 24th.
November 24th.
Yes.
That's close to Scorpio.
It is, but I'm a Sagittarius.
You're a Sagittarius. Yeah, you got the Sagittarius vibe. The only reason I know is because I'm a Sagittarius. Too.
Yes, we
Oh my God, we can do this all day, girl.
We can.
But I'm gonna let you get back to what you were doing with your homegirl. Thank you so much for coming back. Yes. Let's take a look at the glam cam. Glam cam is here. Glam Cam is here. Oh, amazing, amazing Glam Cam. There's so many amazing people out here, you know, like there's just like all of the beautiful faces. We got people laid out on the lawn. We got kids in strollers. We got elders. We got people in wheelchairs. It's accessible to anybody, everybody here. We got the flagging people that are out here. Let's take a look. People are eating things. They're walking around with their trans flags and their rainbow flags and everything and everything and everything. You know, speaking about you know, I think we were talking about two-spirit people before my amazing guest showed up. Talking about, you know, the two-spirit folks and the native land that we're actually on. We always must also, you know, acknowledge two-spirit people. And just so you know, the term two-spirit became official in 1990 to describe Native American people who are believed to be blessed with both male and female spirits. But the concept of gender fluidity has existed in Native culture for centuries. So I wanted to acknowledge two-spirit culture, two-spirit people, including myself. And this next video right now, coming up next, is going to give you a little bit of that history of two-spirit folks. So take a look at that, and I'll be back after that.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, gender nonconforming, and two-spirit. You probably haven't heard the last one, right? Well, two-spirit is a Native American term used to describe people who are believed to be blessed with both male and female spirits. And while the word itself is relatively new, two-spirit people have actually been around for centuries. So let us explain. For the hundreds of tribes who lived in what is now known as the United States, two-spirit people were individuals who took on both traditional female and male roles. For example, a two-spirit man might be both a weaver and a hunter, or a two-spirit woman might excel at crafting and combat. The tribe celebrated them not because of their gender identity, but for their range of skills. They were respected as healers, seers, and medicine people. They were considered lucky in finding love, and they could help others by matchmaking and creating love potions. Two-spirit people were often referred to in a third or fourth gender, but each tribe had their own interpretation and word for it. And while being two-spirit was more about the natural fluidity of gender roles than about sexual orientation, they did tend to have same-sex relationships. Two-spirit people were honored within their communities. They were celebrated, embraced, normalized. But ignorant European settlers not only treated them poorly, but they were also perplexed by their same-sex relationships. And not surprisingly, over time, American missionaries and government agents did all they could to stamp out these cultural practices among natives. They forced relocation and forced mandatory boarding schools to culturally assimilate into white society and required Christian conversion. So as you can imagine, two-spirit traditions began to fall by the wayside. Luckily, a small number of people were able to preserve them. Native American activists in the 1960s unearthed this tradition. And slowly, knowledge about indigenous gender nonconforming people began to spread. So in the late 1980s, Native American activists began referring to queer members of their community with a new term, two-spirit. Because it was in English, the term united hundreds of Native tribes and communities under a language and culture they all knew and shared. And like other modern terms like LGBTQ, the term two-spirit emphasizes spiritual and historical heritage as opposed to the sexual and biological aspects of gender identity. Although two-spirit is in English, its origins are rooted in indigenous language. The term became official at the 1990 Intertribal Native American Conference in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Today, while two-spirit people continue to deal with the effects of colonizers' attempts to wipe out Native culture, the term is being used by the indigenous queer community to help them claim not just their gender identity, but their ethnic and spiritual heritage too. Every time you hear about the need to break away from the binary, every time you hear the need to fight for gender fluidity, do remember that it's a term that is not a new fight. It's actually a return to our roots. Lesbian.
I hope you enjoyed that nice little video. As we walk around, we got two views of what's going on right now. We are dead in the middle of October, an amazing month of history month of LGBT history month. October is the month, and there was a proclamation here in Visalia that was sent Last week, the source received that proclamation honoring, celebrating October as LGBTQ History Month. We got amazing people here. We're here at Rawhide Stadium. If you haven't made your way here, you need to make your way here. Visalia Pride, Saturday, October 23rd, 2021. We're here online and in person. This is an official hybrid event on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Rawhide Stadium at 300 North Giddings Street. We got Kids Zone, we got 21 and over space, we got VIP lounge, lots of food trucks. We have drag performers. I think we're gonna have the drag performers are gonna perform in the near future. But let me see, what's the glam cam looking like right now? We got the glam cam, it's doing its thing. We got people all over. Oh yeah, looking good. Oh, getting close-up shots of people hanging out right here. Look at that. Thousands of people. Look at that. Look at the stadium. It's filled with people. Filled with people right here. Right here. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Loving it. I feel naked without my homegirl Priscilla. Priscilla left me here all alone. It's fine. The unicorn's not angry. I'm not an angry unicorn. I wish I had guests. Anybody want to? Well, whatever. You know that June, let's talk about Pride a little. I'm going to talk about Pride for just a little bit. Let's talk Pride. So we celebrate Pride Month every June. Right now we're celebrating Pride Month too in October, but we do this oftentimes in the month of June to mark the anniversary of New York Stonewall's uprising. Yes, it's a seminal moment in LGBT history. Let's not forget that Stonewall, prior to Stonewall, queer and trans people were fighting for their rights. And it continues today. That's right. And it's important to also note that the role of Black and brown trans women, we have to keep in mind that, like, at the center, the forefront of when we talk about Pride and the fight for our rights, at the center of that are Black and brown trans women. So right now, I want you all to take a look at some trans oral history by Miss Major and an anti-prison activist reflecting on her experiences during Stonewall. Take a look at that, and we'll be right back.
At the time, everybody was fighting to get their rights. The blacks wanted theirs, women wanted their feminist rights done. Everybody wanted to be dealt with as human beings, you know what I mean? And so the gay culture was no different than anybody else. Up until then, the police in every city rules the gay community bars and stuff. They go up to there and they take those nightsticks and hit the door jam. And you're supposed to step away from a partner of the same sex if you're dancing with them. If you're at a table, you're supposed to move apart and sit and be casually talking within so many feet away from each other. For whatever reason, I have no idea what that was. No one can tell you definitively, well, this is what it was and this is why it happened. There is no what it was and why it happened. It was just the right time and the right place. Because when they came to get us out of there, nobody moved. They started chanting, "Don't arrest the girls, don't arrest the girls." And something happened, something like a boom. I don't know if it was a firecracker. They say someone threw a beer bottle. Someone else did. One of the girls took her heel and broke a plate glass window. I don't know what the hell it was. All I know is that all of a sudden, everybody was fighting. And I had learned from being in jail that if you're in that kind of a situation, the thing to do is to piss the police off so he knocks you out, then you don't get hurt. Because if you stand there and fight them, they will break every bone in your body. So I got knocked out early. Came to as they were dragging me and putting me in the back of some car. And then we went to court and they let everybody go. And so it happened that next night. 3 nights this went on. It changed things forever. And to today, we still, as transgender people, do not get the respect from the gay and lesbian community that we deserve. It gets annoying that these gay people were like, oh, Stonewall, faint and all of this shit. So what about the transgender people? What about the folks that were there that were fighting? We were there. Acknowledge that. I'm glad that I finally got to an age where I can just tell them to fuck off. And they can't say shit to him, but she's old. Just leave her alone. That's right, I'm old. I'm bitter. I'm annoyed. I'm angry. Y'all didn't treat us right then. You're not treating us right now. So I don't have time for that.
We are back at Visalia Pride. We have somebody speaking on stage talking about addiction. I think actually, it's important for us to make sure that we, we got challenges happening and support is there, and it's important for you to connect. It's important for us to talk about this stuff. Well, anyways. While that's going on, I have some beautiful people sitting next to me. I'd like you to meet. If I can get my camera over here off of the glam cam onto me, that would be amazing. Wrong view. Okay. Man, progressively the unicorn gets angry when we don't get to eat. And anyways, we're back. Hey, hi, good to see you guys. Hi. What's your name? Amy. And what about you? Manuel and Amy. Now tell me, how do you guys know each other?
I'm married to my nephew, so this is my nephew now.
Your nephew right here. Manuel is your nephew, married to your nephew. So, okay, so what brings you to Visalia Pride? Where are you guys from? Where are you from? Where is it?
I'm from Tulare.
You're from Tulare, and you?
I live in Early Mart.
Early Mart. Is that south, north? Where is that located exactly? South. So you're from Early Mart. You're from Tulare. And is this your first gay pride?
Not mine. I've been to many.
Oh, okay. I want to know the first. I want to know the year or the time zone or whatever of your first gay pride experience.
Oh, mine, I've just been to the one here in Visalia, and I went, what year was it? 2 years back before COVID. Yeah.
You went 2 years ago. That was your first gay pride. What about you, Manuel? When was your first?
Mine was probably like 5 years ago in San Francisco.
In San Francisco.
Yeah.
You went to San Francisco Gay Pride.
Yes, before Visalia.
That sounds epic. How was your experience?
It's pretty fun.
Yeah?
Pretty fun.
Yeah? Did you go to the Friday, Saturday, and the Sunday, or just Saturday and Sunday?
Just the Sunday parade event.
Oh, you drove up.
Yeah. No, we were there the day before, but we didn't know how it worked, and then there's a thing before we didn't know until the following year we went again.
Yeah.
But yeah, we experienced mostly the parade.
Well, I appreciate you all showing up to Visalia Pride. Well, okay, so tell me, you're going to yes, show some love. So this is your third time going to Visalia Pride, right? Now, compared to the first one you went to now, how would you compare the experience?
We just got here actually about an hour ago, but yeah, it seems a lot more bigger, roomier, fun to get around. It's just having a blast.
More people. There's more people.
Yes, definitely.
Do you notice there's a lot of kids here too?
Yes, more family oriented. Everybody's all hanging out.
Yeah, and speaking of family, you all are family, and your family's here. You see all these families here. I don't know how old you all are, but since you said that's your nephew's, lover, you kind of, I'm sure you're maybe graduated high school in the 90s. 95. So from 1995, being from Early Mart, right, to 2021, what shifts have you seen in the South Valley when it comes to queerness and queer pride?
A lot more people are way open. Before it was hush hush. like we didn't talk about that stuff, and now everybody's out and about and proud, and everybody acknowledges it and is fine with it. Yeah.
So if you're from another part, yes. So if you're from another part of the country and you're looking for a place to live and you're queer or you're trans, would you say like, hey, the Central Valley is a good place or is getting there when it comes to like celebrating queerness and trans folks?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So Manuel, is your man here?
Yes, my husband is here.
Where's he at?
He's right over there.
Oh, he's watching you guys online. Oh, I see you. I see you. You look fabulous, by the way. Your husband's very attractive. Very attractive guy. And who's the lady next to him? That's your lady. Oh, snap. Y'all roll deep. You guys got your lovers here. I love it. I love it. My lady is here too. She's on the glam cam right now, actually. I think she's on the glam cam. Let's see the glam cam. Look at her. Isn't she doing amazing on the glam cam? This is a family affair. This is a family affair. So, Rawhide is saying something. I got one question for you guys. So, if you could, when it comes to queer pride, one word, just one word to describe queer pride. What would it be? One word.
Happiness.
Happiness. I love that one. Happiness is good. Yes. And you, what one word describe queer pride? Come on, Manuel.
The best. I don't know.
The best. We out here. The best. All right, I'm gonna let you all get back. Priscilla McNamara, thank you so much, y'all. Have a good, beautiful rest of your day. Priscilla McNamara is performing. I'm gonna see her perform. Go ahead, you guys, get back out there. Yes. This is Priscilla. Priscilla is holding it down. That's my co-host right there. She is amazing. Look at her. Look at how fly she looks. Doing her thing on that Rawhide Stadium grass. Getting in it to win it. Glam Cam needs to get closer to her. I want to see closeness. I want to see those heels shine. Ooh, working it out. Get close. Get close. Glam Cam. Priscilla is working the room right now. She is working the room. You can see her doing her thing. Wow, amazing. Look at her. Look at her. She changed her outfit and she changed her hair too. I think her hair was different before. And like top to bottom wardrobe change. I don't know if I've seen like a wardrobe change that include a hair change too. Look at her working it out. My co-host. After she's done with that, she's going to make her way back over here. The Glam Cam. We got thousands of people here at Visalia Pride. If you haven't made it, and you're not going to make it, you are missing out. But you know what? I'm pretty sure that this will happen again next year. Another opportunity you have of being able to make it. Yes. Another opportunity is going to come. It's going to come. We are here at the 5-year Visalia Pride. Next year, yes, work it, girl. Work it. Glam Cam, where are you at, Glam Cam? She's working it right now. She is on the floor. Yes. She is working it. The Glam Cam needs to get in there. All the way in. All the way in. Come on, Glam Cam, run! I want you to run faster, run! Show some love to the Glam Cam as they make their way to Priscilla. Glam Cam, run! Glam Cam, run! Follow her, catch her! Oh, look at those beautiful children! Priscilla is working the room right now, right here at Visalia Pride. Get closer. Yes, I love this. This is so fun. I love Gay Pride. Show some love to our drag performer, Priscilla McNamara. She is amazing. She Yes, yes, yes. She did great. She did great. We're going to go back to a commercial break. Show me a commercial break, and I'll be back with a new outfit. Yes.
October is LGBT History Month. Susan B. Anthony was the leading activist in the fight to secure voting rights for American women. W.H. Auden was a Pulitzer Prize winner, considered one of the greatest poets of the 20th century. Frank Bruni is the first openly gay columnist for the New York Times and a best-selling author. Frédéric Chopin was a virtuoso pianist and one of the world's greatest classical composers. David Cicilline is the chairman of the Congressional LGBTQ+ Equality Caucus. Mart Crowley was the playwright of the groundbreaking 1968 drama The Boys in the Band. Ashley Diamond is an activist whose lawsuit made hormone therapy available to transgender inmates in Georgia. Alice Dunbar Nelson was a poet, author, and activist during the Harlem Renaissance. Carlos Elizondo is the first Hispanic and second openly gay White House social secretary. Althea Garrison was the first transgender state legislator in the United States. R.C. Gorman was a Native American artist known for his depictions of full-bodied indigenous women. L.Z. Granderson is a sports writer who explores the intersection of athletics, race, and sexual identity. Bob Hatoy was the first out gay person to address the Democratic National Convention on primetime TV. Jerry Herman was the composer and lyricist for the hit musicals Maine, Hello Dolly, and La Cage aux Folles. Janice Ian is a 3-time Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter and lifelong activist. Janis Joplin was a 1960s counterculture icon, recognized as the first queen of rock and roll. Corinne Jean-Pierre is the first out lesbian and the second Black person ever to lead a White House press briefing. Liberace was a world-class pianist and flamboyant showman, once the highest-paid entertainer in the world. Claude McKay was a renowned Jamaican-born poet and author, central to the Harlem Renaissance. Stacey Milburn was a civil rights activist who pioneered the disability justice movement. Shannon Minter is a transgender lawyer who has won groundbreaking U.S. Supreme Court cases. Janelle Monáe is a Grammy-nominated singer and songwriter and an award-winning actor. Javier Morgado is a journalist and the executive producer of the CNN morning show New Day. Henry Munoz was the first Latinx and first openly gay national finance chair of the DNC. Johnny Phelps was a U.S. Women's Army Corps member who dissuaded General Eisenhower from discharging lesbians. Little Richard was a 1950s singer and musical pioneer, called the architect of rock and roll. Suezin Thet is a Burmese model and the first out lesbian to compete in the Miss Universe pageant. Mark Takano is the first openly gay California congressman and the first congressman of color in America. Richie Torres was the youngest elected person in New York City and is the first Afro-Latinx U.S. congressman. Mary Trump is a psychologist and the author of a best-selling book criticizing her uncle and his presidency. Darren Walker is the president of the Ford Foundation, America's second largest philanthropic organization. For videos, bios, resources, and downloadable images of hundreds of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender icons, visit LGBTHistoryMonth.com.
Check it. We are back live here at Visalia Prime. The Glam Cam is here. We are looking amazing. Look at that lady. She is getting down, waving. Oh my gosh. We got the Glam Cam is looking at the grass. Oh no. Put it up. Wow. I like show me some glamorous people. Yes, getting close to them. We are here October 23rd, 2021. Happy Pride 2021, online and in person. Online and in person. Visalia Pride at Rawhide Stadium. This has been an amazing event, y'all. We have thousands of people, and we have dogs. We have pets here. We got babies here. We got elders. We have so many amazing folks from all over the San Joaquin Valley that have made their way to the 5th annual Visalia Pride event. Look at these amazing people here holding it down, showing some love. And this is the first hybrid event. Hopefully we have more hybrid events just like this, where we're able to get you to watch us online at this event and you're not able to make it. And if you are able to make it, then you're here with us, chilling, having a drink. I made my way into something else. I'm a abominable snowman. Yeah, I was a unicorn. I'm all kinds of amazing things. But yeah, Visalia Pride. Later on this evening, the Source is actually going to be holding their annual gala. And that's a fundraiser event for the Source. You can always support the Source by going to the top of this page on Facebook and clicking on the donate button, and then you can give. And at the end of the month, here in October, we have the AIDS Walk in Visalia. They're actually having an AIDS Walk. It's at the end this next weekend coming up. You can find more about that on this page on Facebook. And then we have, I think we have like a queer youth event coming in December that's being held in Visalia. It's like a kind of like a queer prom that's going to be happening for high school students. There's just so many things, so many ways to find community, whether it's virtual online or it's in person, like today's event where we had a couple thousand people attend. Thank you so much to our sponsors. Look at these amazing people chilling. I love it. This is amazing. We had great performances, the drag performances. We had amazing food here. So many good people. And I'm just feeling very blessed that I'm able to be a part of this experience here at Visalia Pride. Priscilla did amazing. She was just on right now performing. And we got all the drag queens taking photos of people. We got the flagging that's happening. This is an annual thing that happens here. The only place you can find flagging, like multiple people flagging throughout the entire event. It's like become a staple. That's right. So great. Look at that. Look at Transformer. Where's that little girl? I want to see that. Look at that. This is priceless right here. There's a little girl right there looking at Transformer just in awe. This is amazing. And maybe her mother is with her. I mean, just people watching all this beautiful energy. It really it's just emotional, like being able to take a picture with your favorite drag queen and you're like 4 years old in Visalia. This is happening at a baseball stadium. A monumental moment. You all get to experience it here. I'm choking on my own spit. Sorry. My bad. Anyways, I think that's my time. I think that is my time. I'm going to let you all ride out right here in person. Take a look at that view. Amazing view. Thank you for being here with us. You all have an amazing rest of your weekend. Visalia Pride, the Source LGBT. We love it. Till next time.